Is it working now? Hi! Is my mic on? did we do it? Hi! Hi! Let's pretend. Ow! Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's pretend. Mic worked fine. Oh no, it's not working. Working. I forgot how to stream. Okay, in my defense, I kind of forgot I had to I had to like plug the microphone cable to the thing. Yeah, it's... Hi everybody! Welcome! Hi. Is my mic doing the weird thing or is it okay? Can you hear the REMs, story-driven games and all that? Can you hear everything? Everything is working fine? Do I still know how to fucking stream? Hi. Hi everybody, welcome. Jesus Christ. Oh, seems good. You can? Okay. You can hear the story-driven games. Hi. Welcome everybody. Hi. Let me... Oh, Jesus, my was so posted. It's my birthday. Ah! Happy birthday, Shiny! Perfect timing that I came back on your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for being here for so long. Everything sounds like... Okay. Send thumbnail. Why? It's not even a crazy thumbnail. Are you guys that deprived? Ding. Ding. I didn't know. Shit, fine. I'll commission something. More stuff. Gosh. Didn't know. Oh god, you really have been starving this entire time, huh? Whew. Okay. I'll work on that. I'll give you food. Don't worry. And thank you, Dr.NOVA. Thank you for being here. The parasocial thumbnail? What about it? It's parasocial. I'm just looking at you. Fans loving their idol. Yeah, insane. Why? What the hell? Why would you? Of course we're starving. There's no cheese while we were gone. There's like a oh yeah, cheese also works. I forgot about that. Is it just the word cheese? Oh man. Anyway, hi. It's not like I missed you guys or anything. Shut up. Hi. So I feel like a lot has happened in a span of like 4 days. I was out for like 4 days and I feel like, what the fuck? I feel like a bunch happened. So I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I pillaged our foods before you left. You have been depraved. Depraved, yes you are. Establishing the brain. That's all you need to get to someone. The quickest way to someone's heart is through the brain. Father, did you get the milk and cigarettes? I did get the milk, but I'm gonna have to like leave and like, you know, get the cigarettes. Yeah. I did not go to a furry convention. Shut up. It almost felt like a month. It did. Days, it's like 20 years in internet time. Oh, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not entirely sure what's happening on Twitter. Like, I got back home yesterday and then like I kind of proceeded to like just sleep. And then today was when I finally decided to like go on Twitter and see what I missed. And I'm like, why are people arguing? What happened this time? What? Chill. Oh my god, what's the current drama? I don't think I care. So I kind of just skipped everything until I saw Eurovision posts. I've eaten all of the cigarettes. I created a Furfinity account a long time ago and I haven't used it in a long time and I don't even know they now shut up. Mention, have we been okay, just because there were furries there doesn't make it a furry convention. There were a lot of furries. I was surprised. I need to be a bit more specific. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure. 500 cigarettes. I need to like do a smoking 1,000 cigarettes so that Rem then does a smoking 1,500 cigarettes and so on so forth, you know. I think I should continue to sleep. Please sleep. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. Grabs a hammer and boosh. your news and I have no clue what happened on Twitter. Me neither. No idea. Like, listen, I stopped being able to look at my phone mostly during like Friday, and I was like, oh man, my bus has been like delayed a bunch, so I'm not gonna be able to like look on my phone when the graduation announcements came out. I just want to say, when I did say things happen every time I leave, in my defense, I planned my vacation before I knew about this. Just saying. So like, I didn't cause it, okay? I knew about it. But I planned my vacation like way before that. Just saying. Just putting that out there really quickly. But yeah, we've got some graduations happening. I don't even know how to process my feelings for them. I don't know. I feel like so much has happened that I'm just like, oh, I see. I feel like I'll just start crying once I'm hit with the reality of it. Especially since Sari is my senpai. My very bullyable senpai. Despite her also being my kohai. So it's hard to process, but I know they'll be much happier and that they'll do really well wherever the universe takes them. Much simpler your life was without the phone. It was very chaotic, not gonna lie. Stop causing tragedies! I didn't do it! It wasn't me! Sin Uber price, gotta get them in December, no? I got them pretty late, but still. Sin in coma, me too. It's very premature deaths, you know? I mean, graduations. It's almost like a death. I did not see the new glitch pilot. No, not yet. Have not had time yet. Try to be delusional. Isn't that what we do best here? I'm very good at doing that. Come back, Doc. Done on the Eurovision prediction. Don't cry, otherwise we cry. I'll do my best. I'll do my best not to cry. Okay, I'm trying to like go through things that happen by order. So first was the announcements. And then, right after it, the day after was Eurovision.
Mercury retrograde haunts you every time you go on break. I recall last time it was absolute chaos you left. We got to lock you up post to save the world at this point, LMAO.
Honestly, yeah, I think I was out last time we had graduations as well. And it's not even on purpose at this point. I planned my shit in advance, my defense. And I have to keep you in the lab for a while if this is what happens when you take a break, but we'll come back. Don't worry, I'm gonna stay in the lab for quite a while now. So, don't worry. I'm staying here. Oh, okay. How does this sign? We can get back in the street jacket. Damn it. Advanced griefing. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. It's very unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, thank you, Atari. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? How have you been doing? Hi, Atari. Welcome. Fellow Portuguese VTuber, everybody. In prison for her mandatory sentence from touching grass. I touched grass. I ate grass. I'll get to that. We'll get to that. Allah. How was your stream? I hope you guys had a good time. And I hope you're doing well. How are you? And yes, I did. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a second, guys. The world fucking explodes at the craziest plot I'm hearing. In 5 months, you hack. What you call me? The fuck you call me? I've realized that me zooming in just zooms in on my chest. Fuck. My bad. Oops. Horse girl arc. Worse. I was being bullied. Portugal, caralho! Are we so short? This is accurate. This is your accurate size, honestly. There were, in fact, a lot of Umas. I did not see them. In the grass. Had a good time, but it was suffering. Oh no, what were you guys doing? Of Maui, Millard, and Colcha. No. What is that? Oh dear. It's bad for your teeth. Nah, I'm sure it was good. Donald Duck? Oh, what? I don't know that, but Is it a challenging thing? A challenging game? 6 feet tall? Not anymore! Yoink steals your height. Caralho! That PT VTuber sem descobrir sobre um bocado. I know, right? I know, right? I feel like there's a way bigger community, and I hope it gets even bigger. I hope everybody gets a lot of recognition, and we can start a small revolution. I hope in the upcoming years, I'll see a bunch of like indie Portuguese VTubers at the Portugal cons. That would make my heart really happy. Besides, yet you're still so small. Do you want me to put you on the ground now? Huh? 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 Ish. Ish. Yes, it is. Oh no. Oh god. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you beat it though. About to be the birth. No, there's a lot already. That have been before me even. Enough where you were actually speaking Portuguese instead of English. Cosplay doc. Yes, I did. Never been VTubing for 3 years. Let's fucking go. The Portuguese VTubers who can take over the country. What? Portugoobers needs to be a word. No. I think we're good. Let's just spread like the Dragon Balls. That's very much true. I feel like if I didn't have it in my bio, I don't think people would know I'm from Portugal because I stream in English mostly. So yeah. Portugooners. Portugoobers and Portugooners are two very different groups. VTuber on Twitch for a while too, a few years ago. Oh, why'd you stop? Keep going. VTubers can't even take care of mold. What sort of revolution are you talking about? You spread it. The mold. Exactly. But yeah. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start talking about this weekend. Eurovision happened. I almost got it. I did not expect that winner, but I freaking knew that that was gonna be second place. I'm surprised that wasn't first place with all the politics that go on this show. But I was expecting it to be second place anyway. I think, and I don't understand why everybody has fought so much against this man. The UK did not deserve last place. And I will fight anybody out there and how that song is not a bad song. I don't get it. Okay? It's not a bad song. It's a very Eurovision song. It's not boring pop music, man. It's the second year in a row that they get 0 points from the audience. Last year, they brought a song that I really like. I think it was last year. What the hell just happened? A song I also really liked. It was pop music. It was like a girl group. It was really giving... the One Direction time where you got like, when groups were starting to become a thing. It was really nice. 0 points. This year, they go with something kind of crazy. 0 points. What the fuck do we expect them to do? I think it was a pretty good song. I will fight anybody on this. Bro, I think I missed you. I don't know. Could it be me? That would be weird. Yeah, it would be weird. I didn't miss you guys. The fuck? And thank you for gifting a membership, aka gambling. About Andromeda. I love Andromeda. That song is my favorite, and I'm really sad that it placed so low. I think it should have gotten way higher. Way higher. Was there certain politician? I don't even know what was happening politics-wise with the other countries, except, like, that one. But, yeah. 0 points is wild. I know, right? I felt bad. The dude was so chill. The guy was so chill. Like, apparently, like, his dancers and the committee for the UK wasn't even there, sat with him. So he was just cheering for every song by himself until someone, like, was like, join us at their little booth. And I was like, he looks just like a guy. What? Why did they leave him alone? Like, he feels like such a vibe of a guy, a chill dude. I was so sad seeing that. The fur pits of heck. I did not come to a fur pit! I found out also here, gosh, almost 2 years. We're getting closer to 2 years of memberships being open. Yeah. Last year, my mom ditch was so sad, particularly they made it to the final. Honestly, I think we deserved not going to the final this year. I really think so. I'm sick and tired of them pushing that specific genre onto everyone. But that's just me. Moldova went crazy though. Moldova was also pretty good, yeah. What was I saying? I got distracted. Because it was self-flagellating, cringe to sing in an foreign language in English, in part because I never forgive the UK for Brexit. I mean, it's not like they're the only country singing in a different language. So many countries do that. Why should they be punished for it? And I'm just left alone. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Pits can be two things based on Doc's current form. I see. But yeah, it's a shame. I really wish... I was really disappointed with this year's edition. I actually didn't watch the finals. I just watched like the point awards, the awarding of the points, because, well, I was really busy. I couldn't watch it. So, I don't really know how the finals went, but the semifinals were really disappointing to watch. I feel like the production is just like so low. They put zero effort. What were those presenters? Are those two even real? They felt like two robots on stage. Whatever. I just wish I could have Eurovision from like 2021 to 2023 maybe. Those years were so peak. The songs were great. No one had started any wars with anyone. Everything was chill. Like, sure, this show has always been about politics, but at least they were disguising it well back then. And then it all went to shit. This is I think we should send Pimba, like good Pimba. I think if we brought Toy with that one song, the one hit he had, would be peak. That's what Portugal is all about. Who won? Bulgaria won with Bangaranga. I actually really like the song. Just wasn't expecting it to win. But, it's a good song, I guess. It's fun. Was not my pick, but I was like, I bet. The song is a vibe and the performances are really fun. But, yeah, I was kind of disappointed that Croatia didn't place higher. I am, however, upset about one placement. Not that country. Another placement. I'm pretending that country wasn't even there. There was Australia. I just want to know. Why the fuck did Australia get so many points? That song? Fucking boring. You're telling me that boring-ass song makes it to the final and gets all those points and was even, like, #1 for a little bit until they started giving out a bunch of, like, audience points. But Milkshake Man doesn't? Like, I'm all for Australia winning. I would love for Australia to win so that we have to host Eurovision in Australia. Because that's just so fucking funny, okay? That's just so fucking funny. I need to see that happen. But what the fuck was that song? That was so boring! Oh, yay! Pop song! And she's on top of a piano, and the piano lifts up. Wow. I'm sorry. What? Sure, the song is great for the radio, not for Eurovision. Get the shit out of here. Eurovision is about dramatic performances that make not that much sense, and they have good songs backing them up. Not about generic pop music. Go to the VMAs, go to the Americas, do that. We don't want that here. We want soul. What was that? What was that? Milkshake Man doesn't get a finals? But that does? I'm so upset. That's literally the only thing I'm upset about. Yeah. Yeah. Shake failed to bring the boys to the yard! It was the piano. Yeah. Something for their animals overseas. You want their spiders? Actually, no, I'm fine. I'm actually totally fine. Yeah, no. You watch shows here in Eurovision. I'm surprised that people, like, can't put 2 and 2 together as to why Australia is in Eurovision. It's really funny that people question why Australia is in Eurovision and not a bunch of other, like, countries that aren't really part of Europe. They're just like on the continent. My guess is because Australia is really easy to tell it's not part of Europe. The other countries generally require knowledge about countries. So, but anyway, for like the 10th time, any country can be a part of Eurovision. There's guest countries. As long as they have a broadcaster that is part of the EBU or whatever that is. So yes, America could be a part of Eurovision. Would they win? No. Would they have a great song? Of course. Would it be Eurovision? No, because they just don't get it. Eurovision is generic radio music. Have you ever watched Eurovision? Like at all? Oh no, am I sick? Shit. Don't make much sense into Bjork discography. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, bring that. Passion, we went bizarre. Exactly. It's like the epic sax guy. Have you guys ever actually watched the performance of the epic sax guy? Cause like, that performance, the song isn't great. It's just a song. But it starts off in a way that cracks me up. It's like, you have these two dudes that are like, playing the violin. And they have like a little platform that spins around. That just spins around. And that's all they're doing. They're like playing violin, or just, I don't think they're even playing violin. It's just standing and like slowly turning like a microwave. And I don't know why. That's what gets me. It's not the sax man. It's that. I feel like, yeah. And I had to knock off Eurovision. I kind of liked it. I didn't watch the show. I only saw the winner. I really like the winner. Alexa, I really like the song. You're outside. I'm actually not as sick as I expected to be like fully con flu, yeah. But I'm not, I think. Much swagger. It's in real. Yeah. It's all pop songs too, because that's all I ever heard from our performers. I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot of toons, toons, toons kind of music in the past few years, but that's what's popular right now. But even the toons, toons songs, they're usually pretty not generic pop. We've had a few songs that people don't realize come from Eurovision because they are generic pop songs. Like that one song, it goes, snapping 1, 2, where are you? That's from Eurovision. And that song called Arcade, that was a winner for the Netherlands in a year. I don't remember how it goes, but it was also on the radio a lot. And it was very popular. Yeah. But, yeah, what was I saying? Saxai was on Eurovision, that's news to me, that's where it comes from. The amount of memes and shit that just straight up come from Eurovision, but people don't really know. It's really fun to me. And lead violins, I know, right? So. See their second performance, Hey Mama, they're in suits in that one. He's called Ultra Sax Guy because it's an upgrade. Yeah, I did, but it just didn't have the same vibe as the first one. Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought the guy was spinning violently fast. I would have loved to. Actually, I gotta go. I gotta eat. Please go eat dinner. Oh my god, it's so late already. Please eat. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad to see that you're doing well. Please eat. Oh my god. I say not having eaten dinner myself. It's like, yeah, you should eat dinner. Meanwhile, I ate like a tiny bit of bread before stream. How does voting work? Okay. Voting for Eurovision is arguably the most, like, confusing piece of shit possible. Because it's, you can vote up to 10 times per credit card. That includes phone calls. You can't vote for your country's performance, because that defeats the purpose. You're supposed to vote for other countries. And then, they have like a really weird system on how they then convert, because they don't do like, oh, you got exactly 57 points, 57 votes. No, they like round it up in a weird math system, and then they distribute the points. And I don't really understand how that works. But it's so confusing that they even had to say, after they gave, this year they gave like 0 points to a few countries. The commentators had to be like, now, to clarify, this does not mean you didn't get votes. It just means you didn't get enough votes to reach the threshold for whatever. It's so confusing. I don't understand it. And it doesn't help with the allegations that the voting is entirely rigged. Which I think they are. But that's just a theory. Eurovision theory. Fresh fruit and some... Oh, this sounds delish. Oh. Ugh. A singer was never Eurovision about 20 years ago. A funny political circus to me nowadays. I feel like it's only the past few years. I'm not gonna lie. We had such a golden age of Eurovision. Which was between the Rona and the first war that started in recent times. That period was so good. Like, there was no clear political drama happening. It was like just chilling. So, what the hell? I'm watching the left while I'm sick. At least I don't have to go to work. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you so much for the akasupa. I hope you feel better soon. Please. Oh, why did I die? Bring me back. Ah, there we go. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Please rest up. Please rest up. I hope you feel better soon. Rigged 100%. Oh, absolutely. Cha-cha-cha didn't win. It's rigged. Absolutely. Nothing. Agree. Agree. How they got around people just voting for their home nation. They don't. Usually, it's not available. If you have like a phone number from... I don't know how it works. It's like my phone number will be detected as being from Portugal, so I can't vote for Portugal. I think that's how it works. What is more like the Balkan? She died, but the... No, I'm not die! I'm not die? Spent a weekend speaking Portuguese, and now I can't speak English. Holy shit. But, yeah, what was I saying? Yes, shut up. Yeah, it's a shame that Eurovision has become so clearly political. Because we had banger songs, we had, like, the contestants getting along, and there was, like, nice drama, not bad drama, just like, this contestant has mentioned in an interview that he has a crush on that contestant. What does she think of that? Oh my god, they were seen together talking. You know, that sort of thing. It was fun. Now it's just sucks. And it's a shame because I genuinely like... What I genuinely like about Eurovision is that I get to find songs and artists that I never would if it wasn't for this. Okay? One of like my favorite indie groups that I like to listen to now is from Lithuania. I would never have found them unless I went to like Lithuanian musicians on YouTube, and even then I don't think I would find them. And now I really like their music and I listen to it quite a lot. And a lot of these artists, maybe they're really big in their countries, but like I would never find them if they didn't go to this one show. I would never like find any of these groups. And a lot of these singers would never have made it like outside of the niche that is their little country if not for this show. So that's what I like about it. That's why I continue to watch, because I like music and I like finding new music and new singers that aren't just the same thing that they present in like the VMAs. It's like, oh, another award for Beyonce. Oh, another award for BTS. Suddenly I don't really remember any singers. Kanye, that one does still do music, maybe? Whatever. No offense, but like most pop American music is always the same artists, which is great. But like, I want to know more. I like music that is not in English too. It's a different kind of disassociation to just listen to a song you like and not necessarily understand the lyrics. So I love that. Great dinner, have a shower, have a great stream, welcome back. Thank you for being here, Big Death. Enjoy your dinner and have a nice shower. Even though you shouldn't shower, you should let the musk build up, you know? Or finish death metal at Eurovision. I love the metal songs they bring to Eurovision. Just with your hand motions. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. One's from Lithuania. It's a group called Catharsis. They're from last year. I really like them. Oh. My throat. I'll die. How most music show my country I become aware of because Eurovision. Yeah, that too. This last year's Eurovision definitely got a lot of foreigners into Portuguese music. Yeah, our song suddenly had such a boom on TikTok. Like, yeah, like I know a lot of Japanese music, but that's because I'm into anime. So I get to like see songs that are associated with Japanese media. I was into K-pop before, so I still know how to get around and find Korean musicians. But there's so much music out there. I don't know like any musicians from, I don't know, Indonesia, the Philippines, I don't know, any other country out there, simply because I wouldn't know how to go about searching for it. But heck, maybe there's like really good musicians there that I would love, you know? But all these stand-up raised in one character. We do that with pop stars. Oh, absolutely. It's like you got Beyonce, the SSR, but like I'm tired of the SSR. Sort of a lot of it's kind of boring. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the big American musicians, like Taylor Swift. You know, your music is top tier. Italian too. I agree. A lot of English songs. I'm fine with English songs. It's just that since they're from a specific country, usually they don't get out of their tiny little niche. Serbia's entry this year. Which one was Serbia's? Serbia. I think the one I've surprisingly liked a lot is from Malta. Oh, okay, that was the metal one. That was good. Let me... I think it's Malta, called Bella. I've listened to that song more times than I should. Okay, my hands aren't comically large. They're close to you guys. It's called perspective, point of view. Okay, shut up. I don't have big hands. What the fuck? Stop. Sure, Eurovision would be cool. Okay. I'm gonna give out my statement about VTuber Eurovision. It would be great. However, unless anyone of the big rich VTubers wants to make that, it is an incredibly hard event to even conceive. Okay? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying I wouldn't have the money or the scope to organize it. Because to make it like an actual contest... Here's let me explain how this entails, okay? The way it works, first and foremost, usually it's not just the Eurovision. You have each country have their own roundups where musicians from that country do their own small contest to see which one of them is gonna represent the country. So you have to figure out how to pick someone to represent each country. And then after that, also, every song that is submitted must be an original song that hasn't been presented yet. So even if we skip that and I just handpicked a bunch of people to represent each country, I would be asking people to bring an original song that hasn't been shown anywhere else and will be debuted for this show. And then comes the part of the voting. The whole point about voting, even if it's rigged right now, is that you need to not be able to vote for your own country, because if you're able to do that, bigger countries with a bigger, density of people would win for obvious reasons versus smaller countries with less people to vote there, right? So you need to have a way of filtering the voting online. I don't even know how to go about that. The way they do it now involves credit cards because it's paid. You pay to vote. It's not a free thing. You pay money to vote. Not much, but you still pay for that. And they go through with the credit cards to make sure that you're voting for a different country than your own. How the fuck would I go about that? I don't know. Hey, maybe a bigger VTuber will know how to do that. I wouldn't. You know, cute owner doctor look after me. I'm a stable lab rat. After us for so long, Doc. Thank you for being here for so long, Pharaoh. Thank you. Been here since the very start. 25 months. Holy shit. It's such a headache to manage. Yeah, it would. How do you qualify as a rep for your country? Exactly. How? And then, besides all that, you would need to make it fair. If I put someone that's like a big VTuber with a lot of followers versus a smaller VTuber, how do you ensure that the winner isn't going to be determined by following size instead of, you know, the songs being good? So I feel like this would be an actual headache to make it real. Either you could only use VTubers that are of all the similar size, and even then I feel like doing that would create drama, because it's like, oh, you're filtering VTubers, not allowing VTubers of this size to participate is being, I don't know, insert keyword here for how bad I would be being. Just at the I'm the only jury. Oh yeah, you also would need to have a jury from each country. And the jury isn't just one person. It's usually like a couple of them to give out country points. It's such a mess to organize. And ironically, government issued ID connected to the credit card, phone to FA. She'll scan to be sure and assign notary to submit the vote. Like, yeah, it would be more rigged than actually Eurovision. Absolutely. It would be so hard. Or just rig it like any other award show. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be able to make you pay for it then. Dang. Bing. I feel like it would be absolutely impossible to make a legit, honest to God recreation of the show. Have it be a contest. It would be impossible. And then everybody would be upset if I didn't include every country ever. Because the majority of VTubers come from non-European countries. It would be like, there's a lot of Canadians, a lot of North Americans. Everybody would be like, why the fuck? Why the fuck aren't we participating? So I would add them. But then people would be like, why aren't you adding this other country or that other country? So I feel like it would be a pain in the ass to organize. All of that being said, everybody, I don't have the scope or the money to organize VTuber Eurovision. But stay tuned for August. Thank you. That's all I have to say. A lot of Canadians. There's so many Canadians. Europeans and Australians. Nobody gets a contest. So Donathon? I don't think you understand how big the scope of this would be. A Donathon would not cut it. And ironically, it would be really, really expensive. Ah!
Ferto-mo ferto ferto, 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 ferto-mo ferto.
Why would you do this to me?
Ferto-mo ferto ferto, ferto-mo ferto ferto, ferto-mo ferto ferto, ferto-mo ferto ferto, ferto-mo ferto.
Fuck you. I fucking hate Greek's song. That one song. I hate it. It is very Eurovision. Yeah. It is exactly what the contest is about. I just don't fuck with it. Will judge if you do. Quietly, of course. Of course, I'm a professional. Come home. $1 Novalian to Dr.NOVA again. August Vision. Maybe I might have a little something by the end of August. Specifically, 30th of August, just mayhaps. A Liechtenstein VTuber, you hate us. Yeah, I do. Fuck you. I'm joking. Portuguese, what it means? I don't even know what it means. It's Greek. I don't like it. Hey, bro, you're back. Hi, I am back. Of course, so art shows contests involving VTubers. Be a ton of toxicity on Twitter if someone's favorite didn't win. Yeah, I have a feeling it would be a mess. It would be a mess. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just saying you should be like on the lookout on the internet. You know, there's a lot that happens. I'm just saying, maybe don't turn off your phone during August, okay? Ah! Dies aggressively. Thank you, Pot, for becoming a lab rat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I didn't even feel get so mad. Now that would be fun. Imagine Eurovision contest, right? But you literally just put all of the big VTubers fighting against each other in this. Now that would be drama. Now that would be fucking drama. That would be great. For that, I would sit in the front with popcorn, and I can't even eat popcorn. But yeah, okay. We've been here for like 30 minutes, and I've only talked about Eurovision. I'm so sorry. The fact that I was even clocked out of it on that day because I was helping my friend finish her cosplay. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? We see a lot of Google Docies. Ugh. And you know what? It wouldn't even be its peak because the fun part of Eurovision drama is that it's usually in person. Because all of the artists stay in the same like hotel and they have to go through like specific things. So it would be great to put all of the VTubers in the same hotel just for this event and see what happens, you know? Who would come out alive? Hispano hablante. ¿Qué onda, hermano? I feel like I can pretend to speak Spanish. But VTubers, we still need to organize Fight Club in V4 one of these days. For Eurovision season. Some of that you live, but offline. Absolutely. The off guy orgy, what happened? Oh god, not the VTuber Vision orgy, not that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Big talent show. Ooh. That would be pretty fun, actually. Eurovision, but instead of songs, it's talents. That would be kind of nice. I would like to see that. But yeah, this is where I'll end. This is where I'll end my Eurovision discussion. However, I need to check. I wasn't expecting Bangaranga to win, but that was a song I badly wanted for a thing. I need to check how we're doing on permissions for that now that it's won. Hey. Please tell me that it's like suddenly we got like major permissions to do that song, because I kind of like, I would love to sing it and to do the choreo. The choreo is insane. I would love to do that, to learn it. Let me quickly check something. It's all in Japanese and I don't know if I'm clicking the right things. Give me a second. Bangaranga. Not yet! I'll check back again tomorrow! And every day after. Okay, I'm fine. Take a bit of... Oh, what? What dramas that caught your attention? I didn't check. I'm not gonna lie. I was very, clocked out of the internet. So anything anyone said, any pings I got, I've just, no, I'm not here. Do not talk to me. Not gonna reply. So let's move on from Eurovision to, I went outside, everybody. European happenings? Unfortunately, I don't have more right now. Check back next week for more European happenings. So I went outside, everybody. I like to believe that, like, it was pretty obvious for any Portuguese person ever to know where I was going, and you all just chose out of respect for me to not question me too much on it. I feel like it was pretty obvious, like, oh, I'm taking a vacation on this very specific weekend. Don't mind me. Bye. So anyway, I went to an anime con. That one is an obvious. Thank you for not making a big fuss of that in chat for reasons, right? I can't exactly show up here and be like, everybody, I'm going to be in this location on this date. I'm going to be there, okay? Okay? Do not search for me. Where are you going? Yeah, soon. I kind of hope I can go to that one day. Like, I want to investigate all of the Iber. So you hugged a furry. I'll get to that. So I went to con because I was like, I need to go outside. I desperately need to go outside, talk to people I haven't in a long time, and I need to cosplay. I just need to, like, get out of my body for a little bit and just cosplay something. Now I'm gonna do my best to talk about the happenings of this event without accidentally saying what I was cosplaying. I'll do my best. If I fuck it up, you didn't hear anything, please. Get a chance to test my doc radar. I'm not gonna lie, I'm always kind of scared to go to these because my very few friends, I was like, do you think my voice is recognizable? And they were like, honestly, yeah. I think your voice is pretty easy to recognize and you speak pretty loudly, dude. I was like, I see. Huh. Well, survived the outside. Thank you. I'm glad too. I wasn't sure I would at some point. Yeah. IRL meet and greet. First fan to walk up to me gets tased. Taste and greet. Yay. She cosplayed herself. How bold. That would be great. I would love to. Fit a lot. Oh, hell yeah. Smokable Kush. Cunning Doc, sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it would be pretty banger of me to roll up cosplaying a VTuber. Not me, but a VTuber. I feel like that would be a very ballsy move. To just roll up like... I felt like that meme of the... They don't know, like, you know, in a room, in a corner. I was like, they don't know I'm a VTuber. They don't know I'm a VTuber in here. Surrounded by people. Daka's Ollie. I would love to cosplay Ollie one day. I feel like it's not super safe for me to cosplay Ollie in Portugal, but hey, maybe if I get to go to a con in another country. God, I would love to. Her outfit would be a pain in the ass to make now that I'm thinking about it. Oh God, her wig would hurt so much. Like, excuse me. Oh yeah, and she's, oh God, it would be impossible to put on her wig. Gee. I'm thinking of it in like tactical ways. Here's the thing. My hair, as you've seen it before, it's pretty long. It's almost impossible to put my hair inside of a wig. So I usually need to go like around it with like weird different solutions, like putting it inside of my shirt on the back and just wearing like a wig that covers that up or something. It's yeah, complicated. Her hair would be impossible. Which cosplay is the first one to VTuber Bruno Leish. Cosplaying her be dangerous. You can get that one. Well, I feel like there's not that many people cosplaying VTubers here. It would be pretty obvious who I was. And I'll be quite honest, I doubt any one of you guys would be kind of weird if you found me in the wild. But I suppose all it takes is one weird person to ruin the experience for anyone else. I trust most of you to be averagely normal if I ran into you by accident. But all it takes is one person with a knife trying to shank me to death. You know, funny enough, I did talk, me and my friend, I felt like we were insane. We were discussing like, you know, I don't want the pain, but I feel like I kind of would like to know what it feels like to be stabbed. You know, like the part where the knife goes in, but without the pain. If you could be stabbed, but without the pain, I would be like really curious. I was like, how that feels. She was talking about that and I was like, I kind of agree with you. I don't like that, but I agree with you. I'm curious too. Cosplay is mono. Oh my god, if I heard a while Dr.NOVA, I'd just be like, huh, is that Doc? And then run away. Those didn't recognize it. Would you prefer we keep it quiet or do you want to know? I mean, if you walked up to me, I'd probably be like, oh, okay. Just I'd probably ask for an autograph or something, then not gonna walk away. I'm fine with that, I think. We're weirdos, not creeps. Hey, maybe there's a creep in the middle. You don't know. I suppose I'm antisocial as you are. I just go pleasure. I never saw your face and you mine. We never saw each other. The knife is the line, but a quick sniff is still within it. Sure, it feels like pain. I mean, what if you don't feel the pain? Like, what's the feeling of just it going inside you, you know? Like, if you don't feel the pain, there's a feeling to it. And I want to know what that is without the pain. Anyway. Nova Mar, I saw you. Honestly, I feel like it's the type of thing where there's a very small chance that, like, someone out there has a picture with me in cosplay from this con, and they just don't know it's me for some reason. I don't have a field day here. A really thin needle. No, needle hurts. I don't know what an eagle, what a needle feels like without the pain. I want to know what that feeling is like. So anyway. I sleep listening to streams and dreamed I was going out doing normal stuff, and I hear their voice into a double take. If you saw a lab rat in the wild, there'd be signs. Crying and running. Wow. Got this picture with Rim. People take pictures with you. Yes, I did. I was in cosplay both days. One of the days I went, my friends and I did a group cosplay thing, so it was pretty nice, pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, the experience was so much better than a couple of years ago when this was still in Lisbon. When the con was still directly in the capital, I started feeling like people were really bitchy. Last time I went, and it was in the capital, me and my friend, like, when we're cosplaying something, and you see someone cosplaying either the same character or the same show as you, you kind of like look at them and like, oh my god! Like, let's take a picture, let's talk. And it happened a lot that we would like try to go up to people and they'd just look us up and down and like, and walk away. And there were a lot of people, just, I don't know, very judgy, very stuck-up in there. But I'm not gonna lie, this time it felt so much better. Any person that asked me for a picture or that I asked for a picture was so nice, was just so incredibly kind. I was shocked. Like, I'm afraid to run up to people that have a cosplay that I like and ask for a picture because I'm scared they're gonna be mean to me. But everybody was just so nice. I was like, wow, what the hell? Painless nail shots, ask the nurse to pinch nearby skin. Your nerves will focus elsewhere. They can't fool me like that. I'm too smart. I will still feel it. You wouldn't be able to know who we are in the wild. You fill our asses with pennies. If I hear someone jingling as they walk, I'm like, ah, that's a lab rat. Portugal, capital city, big people are colder in general. Yeah. So like this con used to be in the capital, and it moved to a town that's like 1 hour away from the capital, and everybody that used to go to this con has just been complaining about having to travel 1 hour when literally everybody else in the country has to travel hours to get there. So like, freaking snobs. I feel like they just don't go anymore. So now it's just the people that actually like to go for the love of the game. It was so nice. I am so sad I didn't get a picture with 2 cosplayers. I saw Critical Role cosplayer, guys. Critical Role. Mighty 9 specifically camping 2 cosplayers. But I was like sitting down and having lunch. I was eating with my group. And I saw them like go by and I was like, oh my god, I need to talk to them later. I could never find them again. But there was someone cosplaying Caleb and not. Caleb even had a little frumpkin, a little cat with him. And there were 2 girls cosplaying Jester. I was like, I can't believe we have so many based people in this country. I'm so happy they all look amazing. I got a picture with none of them. I'm just happy that I know that they were there. I saw them in the wild. That's good enough for me, I guess. Trying to sneak up on Doc, but the Clapperbar coins keep giving me away. They're spoiled very much. Hello from Moscow. Hi, welcome. Moscow is so far away. Isn't it late for you? And then I have to travel. At the convention, people thought I was a security guard because I was wearing my police cosplay. Oh, hell yeah. Maybe we've crossed paths. But I'm Nate, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I'm glad your work is over. Welcome. I should travel 6 hours to go there. Dang, that's a long time. And it's the most suitable place they could have picked. I've never been to the cinema, but I heard it's a pretty large place. It was pretty big, and this year they opened up more areas of the space. So there was a whole grass patch that you could just sit. It's like great. You don't understand the joy that is to be in a convention and be able to sit in the grass and just chill for a little bit. I was like, man. Those stretchy morph suits with the stretch Nova on the face. That would be fucking great. It works so well because you can only go by bus and car to there. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. That's what I actually want to cosplay too much. I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I do cosplay as things I don't talk about as much here for cons. I wouldn't cosplay like things that I talk about a lot. Oh, I saw a lot of, speaking of things I talk about a lot, I saw a lot of digital circus cosplayers. I'm really happy about that. Does that mean maybe I could cosplay digital circus and not get caught? No. Let's get Reds and Ducks who ever talk to me. Oh! That I didn't get to talk to you, man. I want a little duck. Fuck. Man. It's a joy of grass. I really did touch grass. And about the eating grass thing, my friend, we were both in cosplay, and I was trying to sit down. And she was like, what if you got it on all knees and ate grass? And I was like, I'm gonna do that and tell everybody you bullied me into it. So she now has a picture of me with grass in my mouth. And I'm glad about that. She did it. She forced me into it. Jackson Pomney, I way too over that. You're right. I gotta go with something no one will expect. Our roots lead to Jack's talk. I'm not gonna lie. I have increased my Jack's merch collection by a lot. But like a lot. As in, I need to get like a bigger bag for all of this. To join Pomney's outfit. Ooh. Am I Pomni coded? I don't think so. She's so much more of a man than I could ever be. Someone cosplaying you? Man, if I ever see someone cosplaying me, I'm gonna ask my friends to go ask for a picture. Novuma. That's great that I did. I also did see a lot of Umas there. It was really nice. I got to take a picture with a few of them. I did see an Agnes Tachyon. I didn't manage to get a picture with her, but I saw an Agnes Tachyon. She was real. I saw her like moving across me. But by the time I looked again, I couldn't ask for a picture. I was so sad, man. Show your spoils. I didn't take a picture of everything. I don't want to show you everything I got because I do intend to bring this back with me to places. But I did take some pictures of my favorite merch that I got. Episode 1, 2 Pomni coded. A Zin, girl failure. You said there will be signs. To yourself as a joke. Were there any VTuber cosplayers? I saw a lady cosplaying Gura. But that was kind of it. Yeah, nothing else, sadly. Golchi dropkick you. I did get a picture with a Golchi. I didn't see a Bakshin. I saw Haru Urara. That was really cute. Did you see a Marzinski? I saw one last year on Port. I did not. I feel like I talked to someone who said they cosplayed Marzinski before, so maybe it's the same person. I did see Oguri Caps and Super Creek. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I also saw a Rice Shower. Yeah, I saw a bunch of different ones. If I get the happy, I'm gonna be easy to spot. Oh my god. Guombos 36. I will hunt you, me. That sounded terrifying. Any moments that weren't in global release yet. Maybe I didn't recognize them? We're seeing the air of too many Spike's family couple cosplays. No, there's still a lot of kid cosplayers doing Anya though. Greek my beloved. Gold chip. Yep. Nice nature. I don't remember. Oh, I did see a special week. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Saw a lot of those. Saw a lot of Gachiuta? Is that the name of it? That anime that's popular right now? Saw a lot of that as well. Not gonna lie, I didn't feel like there was like one cosplay that was really like everywhere. It felt like this year there was a lot of variety, even though in clumps. So you had, I saw quite a lot of Has-Been Hotel, quite a lot of TADC. Genshin was less than I anticipated, but there were still a few. Vocaloid, I did see Kaito cosplayers. Not Kaito, Miku. Male Mikus. I saw a rabbit hole Miku girl. I'm trying to like rack my brain. You guys understand that for the entire duration of this con, I was blind most of the time and I couldn't really see well. And when I wasn't, I was just so overstimulated the entire time. It always happens like that. Me and my friends enter the con and it's immediately overstimulated. I'm like, oh man, so many people around us. Ah! I think it was on the first day that like as soon as we got in, we had people asking us for pictures. So it was like immediately, happened on both days. Immediately like a lot disorienting, a lot of things happening. But Star Rail. Well, if there was Star Rail or ZZZ cosplays, I did not recognize them. First, I did not have a first No! That don't get overstimulated. How not? It's insane. It's cool seeing characters, you know. Yeah, I like doing the little neurodivergent standing and staring where I'm just looking around and watching people, seeing what they're wearing. Like, wow. Many people. Nice cosplays. Wow. Excuse me. But yeah, there was a lot happening. Everything was so messy that I don't really remember things in any chronological order. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I should talk to you about the night before that. I slept 3 hours for this con for Saturday. 3 hours because my friend hadn't finished her cosplay yet. So we were up. First of all, we were catching up because we hadn't seen each other in a really long time. So we were catching up, chatting while finishing stuff for her cosplay too. And by the time we looked at the clock, it was 3 a.m. And she was like, when I asked, so what time do you want to get up to start getting ready? She was like, 6. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. We're gonna get to that con at 9 a.m. We're gonna leave the house at 9 a.m. And I looked at her boyfriend. I was like, so we're leaving the house at like 11 a.m. And she's like, no, 9 a.m. We left the house at like 11:30. I was right. It's always like this, but alas, we did wake up at 6 a.m. She usually struggles to put on false lashes, so we like to give like extra hours of time to try and get that done. Eventually she did manage to put them on. And we did manage to get our cosplays on. Putting on wigs can also take a while. Doing makeup also takes a while. So we like to wake up earlier to in preparation for that. But I was like, we're gonna be late. We're not gonna be there by the opening time. We're gonna get there by lunchtime for sure. But she has a cat, right? She has a cat. Her cat is adorable, so fluffy, so nice, so cute. An agent of chaos that desires to see destruction everywhere. I think I have like a little wound from that cat. But when I went to sleep, finally, I lie down and I'm like, this is nice. I look and the cat is like in his little poof thingy. I'm like, oh, okay. I turn to one side. I can't really sleep well. I turn to the other side. When I turn to the other side, the cat decides, you see that spot where you're bending your legs? The spot between your lap and like the rest of your body? Yeah, I'm gonna go there. So the cat just kind of nestled up to me, and I was like, ah, fuck, now I can't move. I'm not particularly comfortable, but now I can't move because the cat just decided to be here. So I spent the next, like, 2.5 hours just trying to get some sleep while being in a pose that isn't the most comfortable, but I didn't want to disturb the cat because he was really cute and comfy in there. Yeah, when the cat woke up, it started trying to, like, crash stuff again in the house. Do you wear wigs? Will you wear wigs? Oh, man. I threatened kids, but I can't go to a grocery store. I feel that. Where? Be out by the car waiting for hours. I get told that women will be done soon with their makeup dressing up. Yeah, it takes a bit, man. Cats like to do that. Oh, just son cat. You were the chosen. Like, I wasn't upset about it. It's just that I wasn't in my most comfortable position. I wanted to turn back to the other side, and I couldn't without waking up the cat. And if I wake up the cat is gonna just, like, walk around all my body, and I won't be able to sleep. So it was a lose-lose situation. If you're calm enough to approach this, it's a good thing, I guess. Yay. Guys, look, it's just moving, it will just... No. The thing is, this happened on the next day again. But the next day, I found a more comfortable position before the cat nestled up to me. But first, I wasn't comfortable. I lied down. I was on my phone watching TikToks before sleep because we were going to sleep, like, way earlier. Because we were both exhausted on Saturday. We slept like 3 hours the night before. The cat comes up to me, nestles up to my side. When I finally start, like, moving a bit to try and, like, get myself more comfortable, the cat, like, lifts his tiny little head and places it on top of my leg. And I'm like, oh my god, you look so cute right now. If I move, I'm the worst person on earth. So I didn't. Thankfully, the cat, like, got tired of me quick and went to do something else. So I managed to put myself in a comfy position. But I found it funny that the cat chose to snuggle up to me for 2 nights. It was really comfortable. Honestly, I was really comfortable despite the uncomfortableness. I was like, I'm glad to have you here. Soft little ball of fur. Oh. Control the cat controls you. Absolutely. But that was nice. I didn't sleep much. We go to the con. Also, I was told it would be hot this weekend. It wasn't. It was windy and I was cold. I was cold a lot of times. I guess it's my fault. But yeah, let's see. Let me try and remember if anything, when the noteworthy things happen. My friend got, like, approached by a random dude to take pictures of her. And mind you, I went to this con with the couple friend I like to go to cons with. So they're a couple. And then her friends that I don't know. Her friends that I don't know at all. So, like, I met new people and I tried my best to look like a normal person while facing while facing these strangers. I did my best. I hope they didn't find me too weird. Hopefully. But, like, at some point, while we managed to, like, find a seat to eat some food, it's impossible to find seats, someone approached her to take a picture and was like, oh, can you follow me to take pictures elsewhere? Red flag, red flag. Going to a second location, red flag. So one of her friends, when she saw this happening and the two of them, like, walking off, she was like to her boyfriend, the only other person there I know, hey, follow them. And he did. So I was, like, left with a group of people I didn't know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna try my best to socialize. Turns out it wasn't anything bad. He was actually a photographer. He was just really excited to find someone that had her cosplay and wanted to take pictures, like professional grade pictures. Funnily enough, because of that, on the next day, he took pictures of our group that were really sick, actually. constantly getting database on hints. The cosplay was not warm. Yeah, I wasn't wearing a fursuit. It's part of your charm, though. Well, what if we're all a bit weird, though? Not Dorn block vision. To be. Did she follow him in the first place? I think she was following him because this was like the food court area. She was following him just to see how much of a undisclosed location they were going to. Thankfully, it wasn't too far away. So like, I could see them from our seat and I was talking to these people and like, I kept like looking back to see, haha, they're taking a long time, aren't they? Yeah. Like, there were so many people in fursuits. I was so surprised. I didn't know we had such a big community of fursuiters. There were people with partial fursuits, like just the head and paws. But there were also a lot of people with full fursuits. I was like, oh, I thought Portuguese people were broke as shit. I didn't know people here had money for that. Pretty sick. They look fine. On day 2, I don't know why, for some reason we stopped and we were talking to a couple of them. And one of the people that were with them was like, oh yeah, something, they're really soft. And I was like, I bet. Give me a hug. Here's the thing. I'm creeped out if people in fursuits try to hug me, like come in my direction to hug me or to interact with me. But if I'm the one initiating, I don't mind. I was just curious to see how soft it looked because that particular suit looked really fluffy. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a hug. So I hugged him. And I'm like, as I'm hugging him, I'm like, oh, like it's really soft, but also I have a feeling this is really hot, unironically. So I was like, hey, are you okay? Like, how are you holding up in that suit? And the person in the suit was like, oh yeah, no, I'm struggling. That's why we're going outside now. I was like, ah, I see. Well, much luck to you. Much luck to you, man. You're not my sponsor, so you can have an excuse to give everyone 2B outfits. So first is it even? I feel like this time there were a lot more than I was expecting. You hugged a wolf. I don't remember. They had like dark colors. That's all I remember, honestly. Some of the more expensive ones have built-in cooling. Yeah. I don't think, listen, I think people in Portugal don't have money for that. Okay. I'm not buying a fursuit. Stop. Stop. Building fans of fursuits. Really the GPUs of the furry community. I have to wear a fursuit. Listen, I was curious. I just wanted to see how soft it was. And because they weren't being creepy, they were like just chill people talking to us. I don't remember why we were talking to them. I guess just circumstance led us to that. I was like, oh, I want to see how soft that is. So that's how that happened. This one would be your fursona. I don't need a I'm not a furry! I respect the craft. I'm not into it. If people are, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you should die. Why would you say something like that? Like, it's just not for me. Stop. Said good, not would. You said, wow. I'm not embracing shit. Shit. No. Shut up. Purple rat. A fox. I feel like one day, for the heck of it, we should make a making a fursuit. Making a fursuit, yeah, thing. Not fursuit, fursona. That's what I wanted. Yeah. She's in denial. No, I'm not. Shut up. You came on inside furry. Sure. I hate it here. Bye. Anyway. What else? What else happened at the con? Oh my god, the child incident. So, I want to say I don't really know what happened or why. I was, okay, let me backtrack that a little bit. My friend knows way too many people in the cosplay community. So, I love her. But she's the type of person that stops every like few square meters to talk to someone. And I'm a very skittish person. I can't stop, especially at a con where I'm already like anxious because there's so many people around us. So like, I need to be moving. I need to be moving along. I can't stop. So she stopped to talk to someone that I think we took a picture with them. And I was like standing to the side with... Don't remember who, I think her other friend that I met, I was cosplaying as a group with us, and her boyfriend. And we were just like chatting, and I didn't have anyone in front of me, you know? Open space in front of me. And before I notice, a child comes running up to me and hugs me. Like a small child, right? As in like, they're like at best as tall as my waist, I guess? Like, from the corner of my eye, I just saw a blur move from, like, around the corner, and she's just like, yoing! Just, like, grabs me. And I was like, okay. What? Because if this was a kid just being like, oh, can I take a picture with you? Or, oh, I love you, character, blah. And then hug? Okay, this was no interaction. Zero interaction. Just popped out of nowhere. Grabs me. And I'm like, okay. We're doing this. Hi. And then the child like still grabbing me. Looks up. Smiles. Keeps hugging. And I'm like, okay. What is happening? And I just see her mom like sprinting. Sprinting to come get her. And she was like, oh, there you are. And then we get the child away from me. She runs back and hugs me again. And I'm like, okay. The thing is, I didn't even look like her mom. My theory is that her mom was cosplaying the same media that I was. Maybe the child watches that with the mom and recognized me from that. Maybe? But then the mom was like, oh, let's take a picture with like some other people of her like group. They come to take a picture. The child, instead of facing the picture, is just like grabbing me and hugging me. And I have to be like, oh, look there, look to the camera, to the picture. Because her mom was trying to get her to do that. She looks. They finally drag the kid away. She walks like a couple of steps, like looking like around, looks back, sees me, runs up to me, grabs me again. And instead of just like a hug, she starts like curling her legs around me. Like in a full koala moment. And I'm like, okay. So I just pick her up. I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this. Yoink. Her mom seemed so embarrassed that her kid was doing all of this. And I was so confused. I don't think I have an approachable face for sure. I was also like, I think I'd forgotten how light children are. Because I wasn't expecting her to like lift up when I pulled her up. I was expecting her to be like way heavier. Turns out a kid is like super light. So I just whomp, bring her up and then put her back down. Eventually she lets go of me, right? Right. I see her. They're walking away. I see her look at my friend who's cosplaying the same like thing I am. Not outfit, but same thing. She runs up to her and hugs her too and does the same. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? It awakened some motherly instinct inside of you. The only motherly instinct that this awoke in me was, if I had a kid like this, I would teach them about stranger danger. Because, oh my god. Do not run up to people and hug them randomly. What if I was a weird person? Well, we're lucky that like, even though I don't really care much about kids, I'm not gonna be like kicking it or anything. I was like polite and normal about it. But what if I wasn't? Like, please teach your kids not to just run up and hug people randomly. Okay? I feel like that mom needs to have a big conversation with her daughter about boundaries. Because if this had been a kid running up to me and being like, oh, you look so cute, can I hug you? Just the can I hug you, the asking part would be, you know, they expected, not a full noom grabs, locks in. I don't mind, but it was a very bizarre situation. Never saw them again. It was just that moment. Same series. Mom's strength unlocked. Yeah, it's extremely not safe in a lot of ways. I agree. In that case, it was fine. It could have not been fine in other cases. Might actually just forget stuff. Probably. That was like a small kid. That was like 5 to 6 years old, maybe? Like a really tiny kid. It was not Verlin. Doc is ducking on her. Okay, maybe that's a possibility, but still, you know? Someone, even if non-verbal, she could stop in front of someone and do the hug motion, the arms open hug motion. I feel like you can teach a kid that's non-verbal to do that. That's a question with your body language. Or maybe I'm insane. Again, I don't have kids. I wouldn't fucking know. I never had to deal with educating a child. Hope I don't have to for a really, really long time, if ever. But I feel like that would be a bare minimum, you know? She's just like straight up decided I was the character and hugged me. And I was like, okay, sure. And on the spectrum, aren't we all? Nova, hi. It's not like I missed you guys. I have been outside. A mascot, maybe. Do what they want sometimes, like pets. Yeah, I think it also doesn't help that this mom let her sight from the child for long enough for her to run up. Because it took like a beat or two before like I saw the mom run up to us. I assume it's pretty hard to manage a kid in a space like that, but still, was kind of funny. I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of that, because I was like, yeah, this is the type of shit that wouldn't only happens to me, huh? It's really giving thing happening for the plot. So I wasn't really upset about it. I just found it funny. There was up a 5-year-old if there is a colorful. So they're like, Faster 4 years free Doc becomes more baby crazy. I'm not! Never gonna happen. No. Mr. Child runs at her. Maybe it's like a mimic following me. Kid, I would probably do the same if I saw a bunch of characters I love in real life. Maybe. Distribution system, there's that children. I prefer the cat distribution system over the children distribution system. Story-driven child because you like the IP you were cosplaying. Probably was that, but still. It wasn't the first instance of feeling like I'm approachable or that me and my friends are approachable, because on the same day, actually, me and the group I was with were sitting down to eat, to rest for a little bit, and this girl comes up to us and is like, hey, can I hang out with you guys? I lost my friends. And we're like, yeah, sure, of course. Like, not ever gonna say no to that. I think she was like doing a more casual cosplay of the same IP as us too. So we're like, yeah, sure, of course, bro. I thought my friend knew her because I didn't catch this part of the conversation. I thought my friend knew who she was. So she was just with us for a long time of the day. It took like going home for my friend to be like, oh yeah, I have no idea who she was. I was like, I thought she was your friend. She's like, no, she was just lost. And I guess we have a friendly, approachable face that she felt comfortable joining us. She was really nice too. I have no idea what happened to her, because at some point she just disappeared. She kind of just vanished. She was with us, and then my friend started doing the thing again where she stopped to talk to people she knew, and I was like, all right, I think you're gonna take a while. Do you mind if I just go ahead and go to the artist alley? I want to buy some things. And her boyfriend was like, yeah, I think I'll go too, because he didn't know them. And the girl was like, yeah, I'll go with you guys. So the three of us just went to the artist alley. We're like, bye, we'll see you guys later. And somewhere in the artist alley, we kind of lost track of this girl. She was keeping pace with us. At some point, I look back again, and she's not there. And I asked my friend's boyfriend, like, hey, did you see her? Where did she go? And then we didn't see her ever again. So I hope she's fine. It was nice hanging out with her. Didn't get to say goodbye. But I hope she's okay. Because we're strong together. Honestly, yeah, I'm happy she felt comfortable doing that. That means I guess we looked approachable. Now, sweetie, what did we say about randomly hugging shark teeth ladies? Thank you, Medical Player. I know, right? I feel like that's something you should teach your kids. Her and the child vanished. There's a pattern. I know, right? Cheese. Can you not throw cheese at me? Thanks. A prospect for the cult. She was a ghost. I wanted some company to move to the afterlife. Yeah, pretty much. It was an interesting experience. I feel like I go on I like in cons, even though I like hanging out with the main group, I really like going on side quests. I didn't want to like abandon my friend because I felt like that would be quite rude of me. Since I was pretty much just going along with her and her friends. I didn't want to be like, nah, fuck you guys, I'm going off by myself. But sometimes I wanted to. Because I do like going on little side quests by myself or with just like one other person. Before I used to have more of our uni friends come in with us. They stopped ever since, and I'd go with one of them on my little side quests. Because you always find some fun shit. Something fun happens every time you deviate from the main group. Powered by art is a tragic but common fate. Absolutely. What else happened? Oh yeah, there were also Nazi cosplayers. I don't... Yeah, so, I saw them... No, not Tanya! Not Cosplay! It was something really weird. I think they got kicked out really fast. But I saw two guys passing by, and this was when I was sitting down having lunch, so I only saw them in passing. And I I had to do a double take. I was like, wait, that looks just like a red armband military outfit. And I gave it like the benefit of the doubt. I was like, oh, maybe that's a cosplay of something. I've seen like military outfits in cosplays, right? And as I'm having this thought, the guy does the Nazi salute. And I'm like, boy, what? I beg your pardon? What? Even if you're cosplaying something that may have historical whatever reasons for you to be dressed like that, even if it's a, you know, maybe don't do that. Hypothetically, you know, just a suggestion. So I was like, I don't know if this is a joke I don't get. But then, after a while, I see them pass by again, and I see the armband. And it doesn't have a Nazi symbol. It has the logo for the far-right party here in Portugal. And I'm like, oh, it's not a cosplay. Oh dear, it's not like satire or haha funny cosplay of anything. It's actual political people in here? Well, yeah. I was like, oh, why? Apparently, they got kicked out super fast because people were reporting them to administration, obviously. But it baffles me, the concept of paying for a ticket that isn't exactly the most cheap in the world to go to a convention dressed up like that, only to be kicked out in like 10 minutes, if anything. I was like, why would you do that? Are you... What? What? She wasn't a false flag? No, I saw that. I was... I was so confused. Like, I didn't get to, like, see them, like, close up. And the rest of the story that I know about this is, again, through my friend that has a lot of friends in the cosplay community. But from what I've heard, apparently they were kicked out not because of what they were wearing per se, but because they were also harassing people. They were just like, harassing people! While in that costume, saying some things. So obviously people were called and they were kicked out. I kind of wish I had more information on what exactly was happening, on who the fuck these people were at all. Fascinating. Very fascinating. It's kind of like you go to a con and you really truly see a bit of everything, huh? Did not expect to see that, but sure. Whatever. Like, clowns, a little bit. I stopped seeing them really fast, so, whatever. What else did I see? I guess that was the biggest, like, what the fuck thing that I saw. Very cool shit thing. Con staff is a volunteer. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people are, volunteers. They wouldn't, you know to, like, report or whatever. I don't know. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. But yeah, there were Shinji on a chair. There were two of them. Saw two of them just hanging out in a chair. I feel like there's always someone like that because it's the fucking easiest cosplay for a guy to do. Just get like white shirt, jeans, and a chair, fold up chair, and you're fine. Saw two of them. 10 out of 10. I love these. I think I have a picture with one of them. Don't remember which one, but from a con a long time ago. Not this year. She cosplays apology video. Are they harassing people? That's a great question. Why does anyone harass anybody? It's my friend. Hell yeah. I love the Shinji in the chair cosplay. It's honestly so simple, but it gets me every time. What else? Oh, there was a lot of AI art. As usual. I feel like there's more now. But it's such a turnoff. It's like being really excited and suddenly you're like the most turned off you've ever been in your life. Group chat surrounded any Shinji. Oh no, that happened, not mine. When I saw when I saw the Shinji in the chair cosplayer, he had like a bunch of people around him just clapping, and I was like, ah, that's kind of base. That's kind of funny. In decoration or the merch? So, not the artist alley. I found it a bit confusing this year because you had artists both on the artist alley side and on the commercial side. But you know the booths that have a bunch of merch, including like figures, keychains, a bunch of shit that is mostly stolen art. They had posters. Most of them were AI, and I was like, dude, even if you had interesting things in your booth, just seeing that made my non-existent boner like retreat into the inside of my body. So I didn't buy shit from there. Actually, I genuinely only bought two things that weren't from the artist alley. I spent close to $200 on the artist alley. I bought just two things out of it. 2 mystery bags of food. You will not fool me with those shitty, crappy mystery bags with AI art and stolen, weird, crappy merch in them. But the food ones are pretty good. The food ones are, they have stuff. Typed in and generated myself, haha. Patron of the arts. I am, you know, when I was younger going to cons, I didn't have much money. Was pretty broke. And I remember thinking to myself, I hope one day I have enough money to go to an artist alley and kind of go wild and just like spend. You know, just give these artists money. Because I know being an artist isn't exactly easy, especially paying for booths for cons, stuff like that. And now, you know, I'm not filthy rich, but I can take just a bit of my money that I use for my little hobbies and use it for this kind of thing. So I will. And I was really sad that some people had the most gorgeous art styles, but did not share any of my interests or hyperfixations. That's the most painful thing, to find someone with the most beautiful art style, but they don't like any of the shit that you like, so they don't draw any of it. Duck fell for the AI food. Oh man, no, not the AI Pocky. I'm gonna start eating it and it's just gonna like become soft or something. Just crumble into dust. More AI in the commercial set. Yeah. The artist alley was mostly fine. Got a lot of them. Got a lot from it. I think I got every singular Jax related merch I saw. I only didn't get 2 art prints that I really want because I could not find my way back into the booths. I kept getting lost so often that I couldn't find a booth. I went there on Saturday, talked to the guy. I was so happy talking to this dude. I was like, oh, I want this keychain, and that one, because he also had like Critical Role things. I think I got a little, I think it's from him. I hope so. A little like Scanlan sticker, and I saw he had a print of Jax, but like femme. Really, with like eyeliner and shit. I was like, man, I really want to, today I can't buy prints. Tomorrow I will. I want to buy that one because it's really sick. You've done a great job. And he was like, oh yeah, I really like the theory that Jax is trans. I feel like it would make a lot of sense. It would be really interesting. So we were just chatting about that theory for a bit because I also like that theory. I got to yap with quite a few artists just because they shared my interests. I felt so, I felt so nerdy. Because anytime I saw people with stuff that I was really into, I was like, oh my god, hi, I really love that thing. I can show you guys some of them, I think. Mission, where Nunos, he's the one who owns the stall that takes photo of cosplays. Oh, yeah, the photography equipment got stolen. I saw about that, a post going around. That's fucked up, man. Spend your interest to pay to more artists. That's what I'm hoping. I'll get into the things they like. At some point, they got an online shop. I'm just gonna check for next cons they might be in. So Doc was cosplaying as Zoro. I've considered cosplaying Zoro before. I won't. That's why I'm mentioning it to you guys. But I got lost at cons so often. You know when I said I like to go on little side quests? AKA just be like, all right, group that I'm with, I'm gonna go buy some things and I'll be right back. I generally get lost, and a lot of times I just can't see very well, so I end up getting double lost. So, I feel like I really should cosplay Zoro one day in my life, because I relate to him dramatically. Your friends didn't put a tracker on you? Honest to God, I feel like they should. Your character, Percival, the role in Jester. I love Jester. I'm not sure who my favorite is, because I like so many of them. Jester, maybe? I actually really like Caduceus, too. But I like the pair of Caleb and Essek. The same, I love seeing my hyperfixation. Yeah, I was so happy I got to talk to artists. When that entire shit was ending, I found a booth that had jewelry. Like, we stayed literally up to the end of the con on Sunday. Like, literally to the end. And I'm doing my final pass. Artists are already, like, packing up their shit. And I see a booth that has jewelry. And I'm like, oh, I really wanted to get some earrings. And I'm just like there, and I'm talking to her, and I pick one of the earrings. I'm like, oh, it's really hard to choose because all of the things you have are like really cute. She's like, oh, if you take 2, it gets a discount to this. And I, well, why didn't you say so before? I'll take another one. Oh no, what a shame. I need to take another one. And in the time frame of me like buying these, my friends catch up to me. And then they are also looking into the store. And somehow in the span of 5 minutes, we brought so much traffic to this one booth by complete accident. Everybody else was packing their shit and we were just like swarming this booth. I was like, well, I still have a $5 bill and you have mystery bags. Here you go. Just give me a mystery bag. I mean, I'm not gonna buy anything else. Might as well spend all of my cash. So, props to that girl. I hope she's doing well. It was a bizarre adventure. Buy some things and I'll be back, and she was never seen again. How about a leash? I've been told I should have a leash for cons. Yeah. Got aura. Have some sort of aura, it seems. In the mystery bag, it was a necklace, but it's silver, and I don't really wear much silver, unfortunately. It also had a sticker with, popcorn, and I was like, this is some sick joke, man. Should we give them exposure? That last-minute exposure, I guess. But, yeah. I spent a lot of money on art, and the thing is, I didn't buy anything particularly expensive. It's just that you spent a little bit in each booth, and it's like, oh, I want a couple of stickers. They are like $1 to $2. Oh, I want a couple of keychains. They're like $8 to like $15. Oh, I want to print 8 to 15, and you keep buying more and more and more, and they start piling up, and by the time you look again, you've spent a lot of money. Gold girl. I prefer gold jewelry over silver. But I did take some pictures of the stuff that I got to show you, and I did put the little cards. I have, oh my god, I have so many. I have like a huge collection of artist cards, business cards. I'm like, I kind of hope that in the future I can commission some of these artists to do like merch and stuff for me. I have like a stack of all of these, and it's fucking great. It's like I have a little portfolio of like, all right, I'm gonna need an artist for this one thing. All right, let me check my notes real quick. I hope they do commercial thingies. But yeah. Wait, let me show you guys. Campaign 3. Oh, I haven't watched campaign 3, but I'm really curious. I'm watching campaign 1 now. I finished campaign 2, and I was like, I heard campaign 3 has references that I should know more. I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna watch campaign 1. So I am. Miranda has QR codes. A lot of business cards also have QR codes, but a lot of business cards are really pretty. Card, Dr.NOVA, professional yapper. I should make a business card and just give it to people randomly. It's also good. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for me to connect with it, but I'm getting into the groove of it. It's harder for me to connect with it compared to 2. Okay, let me show. Why don't you start with campaign 1? Okay, so critical role discussion. Campaign 1 is not something that was made for stream. Campaign 1 started before it was streamed as a personal game between the voice actors. And then they started streaming it. So I personally really like to see the beginning of things, to get the context of how characters meet, even if it's the classic, oh, we all meet at a tavern. I really just like having that setting. And it's really, you don't get that setting for campaign 1. They kind of like explain it to you, but they just drop you into it. And then there's also a dude that they kicked off that is really annoying, and I really didn't like him when I tried to watch episode 1. So I had to skip ahead to the episode where he stops showing up and they kick him out. And I started watching from there, which I have. And I've started to get into the groove of them. It took a while to get used to the new characters' personalities because I was so used to campaign 2. But yeah, because campaign 1 is a bit difficult to get into and I didn't have any knowledge of D&D when I started watching campaign 2, I was like, I want to start with something that's a bit easier to digest for someone that doesn't even know what roll for initiative means. And I think campaign 2 is a really good start for people in that situation, like me. So I'm now going to campaign 1 because like, all right, I know how D&D works now. I think I can understand things. There were a lot of references to campaign 1 and 2. I want to understand them even more. You need the lore. Yeah. Unless it does actually Pete, I agree. A marathon watching the whole 3. Damn. Hi, you welcome. I'm doing great. Give a few. Yeah, I did. I would even say better to watch the animated show. I watched season 1, actually, of the animated show. So now the part that I'm watching, the campaign, I've actually already seen the show, but it was a long time ago, so it's not super unfamiliar. Yeah. But yeah, merch. Let me see if I can. So, look what I found. Guys. When I said there were really few things that I bought not from the Artist Alley, this is one of them. This is like arguably the one thing that did not come from Artist Alley. But this is my first and only official Eustace Kid, Useless Mid merch that I have. It's officially by Bun Presto, and I've wanted this for a while, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm thinking of buying a figure because I don't have anything from Kid. I guess I'll buy a figure, but I'm more of a plushie person. And then I saw this, and I was like, and because I only saw it on Sunday, they had lowered the price. The price tag here says 25 euros. They had it for like 22. Not much, but you know, I guess a discount is a discount. So I got him, my precious little baby. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You don't understand how genuinely happy I am to have merch of him. No one makes merch of him. I ran through that entire Artist Alley. Not a singular person had fan merch of him. They have a Law. Ooh, Trafalgar Law. But Kid, no one likes him. My friend's friend, she also likes Kid, so we bonded a bit over that, and I'm happy to find another Useless Mid enjoyer. Con discounts? Oh, hell yeah. At the end, like, the last thing we did before leaving was my friend haggled the price of a plush from 30 to 15 for another girl that was with her, and that's insane. Insane. And for official merch, yeah, this is like really tiny. This isn't ironically the size of my hand. This is accurate to size. He's really tiny, very small, but it's okay. It's Useless Mid because Doc wants him at top. I want him top lane. Ugh, League of Legends. Yay for common interests. I know, right? I also got. Oh, there we go. Let me make this bigger. Heck, let me move myself here. Am I in a good place? So, look what I got. This is Critical Role merch. That's a print that you can't see it, but that's gold foil, and that's 2 keychains of Caleb and Essek from Critical Role Campaign 2. Dude, I went to this guy's booth. I saw that, and I was like, oh my god, Critical Role. I want to have these. I love my gay wizards. Everybody loves the gay wizards. And I look at the guy, and he's wearing an official Critical Role merch shirt from Molly Mock that I've been looking at on the website that I was debating buying. So I was like, hey, is that shirt? Is that a shirt? And I was like, oh my god, yes it is. I was gifted this. And then we started talking about Critical Role for a bit. I found out there's a Critical Role Discord server in Portugal. I don't talk on Discord, so not for me, but nice to know that there's more fans of stuff here. I had a pleasant time yapping about it. Again, I just felt like a nerd going up to other nerds and just talking about the niche interests I know no one else cares for in my life. I was like, yeah, assuming those two, I love them. They're my favorite. I love them as a couple. I love them as characters. I'm so happy to have this. See, you have the card. It's called Do Draws. Search for them. They're cool. Did you steal a shirt? I wish. Portman, that's where the D&D nerds gather. So I've heard. Apparently, they had a D&D group there. I remember they like approached us when we were talking to someone my friend knew, as usual. They approached us being like, oh, if you're ever around here. And I was like, I am not gonna be around there, but I'm glad to hear we have D&D stuff happening. Glad to know. So I hope they do something for the Porto edition as well. I'll try to go, maybe. Sounds like that's the point of the con. Shut up. I also got... Oh my god. Guys. Guys. Guys! Does anybody remember where these two come from? I played this like so long ago. I played this game so long ago. I couldn't believe that I saw anyone that had merch of this game. Homicipher. It's the language game. It's the monster translate game. I was walking about. I looked to this girl's booth and I was like, I cannot believe you have merch of that one niche game. You are so based. Again, we were gushing about this game because I've never met anyone else that likes this game. And I just can't believe that she did this. I was like, I love you. You're like the best person in this con, the most based person in this con. Thank you so much for making merch of them. Of Mr. Crawling. Ah! Ah! It's an actual insane fine, isn't it? Yongo Karimasen, the game. Homicipher, Got out of it with you. Thank you. I saw it. I was so happy with that. I'm like, I kind of want to make little rosettes and decorate them because I'm never going to see this anywhere else. Like, genuinely, who makes merch of this? I wish,
story-driven games.
I wish she had told me like how many other people had bought this, because this means if she has this means that someone else, there's more people out there that like this and are buying it for her to keep selling it. I should have bought more. I shouldn't have just bought 2. I should have bought more. I should have bought more from Mr. Crawling and made a repeat bag. And maybe like another one from Scarletella. I don't know. I have them right here, sorry. That moment when he crawled onto your character to cover you and protect. It was great! It was great! It was great! Ah! I missed that game. It still has a pretty large fan base in Japan, actually. They've done, what was it? What's it called? Cafe collaborations and stuff. So it's pretty popular there. Here are the socials of the wonderful person that made these. You see that? Miss Nise? 10 out of 10. Most based person in this convention. I'm so happy. I have an info card and a browse that they shop online. Who? Oh, well, of the artist. This was the only thing they had of this, sadly. They had other stuff. I think I bought Jack's merch from them as well. I think they also had a sticker. That's what attracted me to the booth. Like, I have a radar. I already recognize Jax at a distance, so I'm scanning the artist alley, trying to see his colors. Every time I do, I'm like, lock in. Okay, and then I see everything else around it as well to see if it's anything I also like. Funds for next con? Thanks, I will be spending them. Absolutely. I have a wearable identifier. I'm not gonna wear these outside. I'm putting these on my wall and decorating them. I think you should have bought more. You should probably buy more things from them online. Oh, you know what? I feel like it's a hassle for a lot of these artists don't sell online because it's not worth it for them. So I'm just gonna stay tuned to see if they go to any of the smaller cons. Because I have a friend that does live in the middle of Lisbon. It's the same friend that went with me, her. I should start giving names to my friends to make this easier. But if I can't make it there, I can ask my friend who goes to things to like get more for me. So yeah. I also got... Where is this one? I got a standee. This standee is gorge. Let me show you. Look at this. Disregard my thing in the back. Look at it. Look at it. It spins. It's angel dust, and it spins. Like, he's got a chain, an actual little pink chain that's adorable. And the tail spins! The ass spins! How fucking cool is that? So, my friends that went to, the PortuCon? So the other con on, disregard my finger. God, my finger looks so ugly in this. I'm so sorry. Damn, the light didn't do justice. I'm gonna hide it. Like that. There you go. My friends that went to that, they showed me this, and they asked me, "Oh, do you want us to buy this for you? We know you like angel dust." And I was like, "No. It's 25 bucks, I think. Not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it." And then I thought about it for the entire time since that con until this one. I've been thinking about it. And when I saw it in there in person and I got to spin it, I was like, yeah, I'm taking this. I'm absolutely taking this. I think she also had a Jack sticker or a keychain. I think a sticker, I'm not sure. And you want to know what's funny? I talked to this girl for so long. Want to know why? Because I was gushing about angel dust. And we started talking about the fact that the voice actor changed. Turns out, she's also a pretty big fan of Michael Kovac. So we were talking about that for the longest time. And she was telling me about how she went to a con in the UK. That I didn't know the TADC cast came to Europe, even if it's the UK. Had I known, I probably would have tried to go. So she was like, "Oh my god, yes, I went specifically to meet him." And I was like, "You're the same kind as I am. You're my kind of freak. I like you." And she was telling me, "Oh, and I made a print. I made an art print of all of his characters to give to him." And then she proceeded to, you know when you want to show someone something and you can't find it? It always happens when you're like, "I have a thing. I want to show you. I know I have it somewhere." And then she couldn't find it. She was scrolling her phone like crazy, like, "I swear to God I have it. It's in one of these group chats." She eventually did find it. So we were just talking for an awfully long time. And I felt bad because I tried to position myself in a way where other people could, like, be watching the booth. I didn't want to, like, prevent people from buying stuff. But I think she also got into the conversation with me, where I saw people come up to the booth, browse a bit, look at her, and then leave. And I was like, "Oh dear, I feel like I'm costing you sales." But I'm also very much into this conversation. So, I guess we both just got locked into talking about this. And then she was I was telling her, like, "Yeah, I'm really sad that they don't come to Europe because I would love to meet them." And she was like, she was so nice. She was like, she was like, "Oh, you need to pay attention to this con and this con. They're sure to come back. When they do, just book a ticket immediately." It's totally worth it. And I was like, "You're so sweet." You tell her? I told her that I have a cameo of his that I got for my birthday. That I was given as a gift for my birthday. Those are the exact words I think I used. I was like, how do I say this? How do I say this? Ooh, how do I word this? Like, I was gifted a cameo of his because that's a normal thing. A lot of people have cameos, not just me. Come on. So I was like, yeah, so we were just gushing about that for a hot minute. Eventually I did leave and let her do her, like, business stuff. But yeah, this is the artist. It's Moon Bunny. Except of 2 O's, those are 2 zeros. She was really nice. I love this standee. This is like so fidgety. I keep, like, I have it on my desk right now because I need a new shelf to put merch. I don't know where to put merch anymore. So I just have it on my desk, and it's so fidgetable, and the way that this is balanced, I don't know if it's intentional or not. When you give it a good spin, the way that it's built, it just keeps spinning. It's like, it's built in a way that it propels itself to spin more, so it just spins for a really long time. It's so pleasant to look at. Yeah, I've yet to release those Kovac files to the public. Never made you go to bed. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. I know it's pretty late. Yeah, it's midnight. A bigger part or something. I would need like an entire room for that. Interact with it. Everything does something. Yeah, exactly. And I really like that it has a pink chain. This is like specifically from the Poison music bit, I think. It's Valentino's chains. It's so cute. I love it. But yeah, we've achieved perpetual motion and it's a Hazbin Hotel standee. Oh, absolutely. It's very it like scared me because I gave it a spin and then it wouldn't stop and I was like, did I glitch the Matrix by accident? Why isn't it stopping? Why does it keep going? What the fuck? Go sleep too. Thank you for stopping by. Sleep well. Thank you. But yeah, I bought more merch that I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you my Jax collection. It is a lot, but I can't show it to you guys, not yet. I fully intend to bring a future bag into the public. And I don't want you guys to know exactly what she looks like. Surely there's more people with Jax Ita bags, but still. I also got a card. I'm not into TCGs, but my friends were like looking at those binders that have cards. And I was like, oh, all right, I'll just look. I'll just look and see what they got. And I saw a Eustace Kid card that cost literally €1. A lot of cards were so cheap, just €1, €2. And I was like, you know what? I don't have much of him. I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that. I'll get that. I grabbed it. I don't know what I'm doing with it because I don't understand TCGs. I don't do much with these. But the card was pretty. I guess I can decorate a top loader to be all kawaii. Like a photo card. Like, you know how K-pop idols have photo cards? I guess I can do that? Question mark? But it was really funny because we were flipping the pages of the binder and most cards were like €1, €2, €5. And suddenly we turn and there's a buggy card that costs €1,350. And we stopped and stared at it like, whoa, what the fuck? Why is this one so special? What? I don't really understood the explanation. It was something like, it's a manga card, so it's really expensive? I think I didn't really understand, but that one card, singular, was really expensive. Oh, hi, Komo! Thank you for the raid! Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid. My beautiful daughter that I have been not claiming is my daughter for IRS purposes, like the rest of Aura Rain. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys had a good time. Welcome. We are just yapping about, you know, I went outside and I spent way too much money on merch. I spent way too much money on merch. So, yeah. I've seen people playing with those. I know there are competitions of TCGs like the One Piece TCG, but I don't really understand how TCGs work. I'm not a good card gamer. I don't understand card games for the most of the time. So, yeah. Yeah. The outside hurt you. Very much so. I touched grass. It felt grassy. A child attacked me. A child ran up to me and hugged me. and wouldn't let go of me. And it was traumatizing. I still think about it. It's terrifying. This is why I don't go outside. What if the next time I go outside, another child decides I'm their mom and hugs me like that? Honestly, it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. But yeah, now I have a TCG card. I should show it to Paige. I know Paige has a few cards. I don't know if Paige plays the game or also just collects them because they're pretty. But I have one card. One. I also have a Pokemon card of a Pokemon I don't really recognize. Because the TCG people were just handing out cards. They're like, here's a card. I was like, okay. I guess. But just collects them, right? I thought so. I thought so. Mauled by small human. That hug dog's like was Como. That was just Como. Being like, will you please accept me as your child now? Ow. God, I hit my foot on my table. But yeah, let me see if I'm forgetting anything else. What's another, like, big thing? I think I've mentioned almost all of the big things that happened. I saw an idol group thing. I usually don't know who the guests are to these cons because I feel like the budget that the con has is not the greatest. So, they get people. It was a group called Mad Kid. I don't know them. I think they've done like an opening for Digimon or something. But I was listening to them while they were singing, and I was looking at them like, wow, they're like actual idols. They're doing choreographies. That's so cool. Nice. I think this year, like, they changed the main stage to, to be outside. The main stage was like food court, main stage right next to it. And that was on the outside. And I thought that was such a shitty decision. No offense, but I feel like the main stage should be inside of the inner areas so that people that aren't really like super planning to go watch a concert can flock to it because they're buying stuff and they hear it and they flock to it, and then there's a big audience joining together to watch. The placing this year felt very in the middle of nowhere. You had to go specifically to the food court area to catch the performances. And if you were just there in a casual way, just, oh, I'm curious to see it, but like, I'm not, if it's the time of the performance and I'm distracted doing something else, I'm not gonna go and like stop everything I'm doing to go find the performance. So on Saturday, it felt like the people performing, which wasn't that group, another group. That group didn't have that much of an audience there, and I felt like that was a bit shitty. I'd prefer these to be like in the inside. It felt like a weird place. Also, it's next to the food court that has tables. No offense, but if I'm sitting on a nice table, I'm not gonna get up and go close to the stage to go, whoa, 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 because I can hear them while I'm sitting down. And I think for the performers, that's kind of shitty. So I hope they kind of change that next year. But honestly, that was my only complaint. Everything else was pretty nice. I ate one onigiri and I ate a waffle. Yeah. I also always say, oh, let's get bubble tea. But I never get bubble tea. I actually don't like bubble tea. I think I've come to that conclusion. I don't like bubble tea. I like the tea. I don't like boba. I don't like the tapioca boba. They're chewy, they're unpleasant, and honestly, I just want to drink my milk tea. They're very unnecessary in there. Get those balls out of my mouth. Thank you very much. However, they have a thing called fruit tea, which is basically like juices that have like little fruit flavored balls. Those are so much better. Like, those are so nice. Those explode and have juice inside of them. So I always get the juice, the fruit tea things, which are not milk tea. Right in the bottom of my work. I was running off now. Good. good. I'll get back to that. Your favorite tea? I like black tea with milk. It's nice. At fruit smoothies with jelly cuts in them personally. That's what the fruit teas are pretty much are, I think. But I've tried. The chewy boba is just annoying. I do not like chewing my beverage. You know, the popping boba, those are fine. That's one pop. Put them in your mouth. You don't even need to do a lot of pressure with your teeth. You just need to push your tongue to the top of the roof of your mouth and they pop. It's nice. The tapioca balls that you need to like take a sip. Okay, I get to take another sip. Yep. Like, I can't fucking drink shit. I need to constantly stop to chew, and I hate that. And I've tried, okay? I've given boba tea a chance. Multiple times. I guess it's just not for me. I hope V-Sensei will forgive me. But I just don't understand how you would enjoy that. I can't. Just the tea's fine. The milk tea's fine without the balls. But, yeah. At YouTube numbers, hello. Thank you for being a number. I hope you enjoy your stay as a number. Which number would you like to take? I personally really like the number 2. And like numbers with the number 2, like 22. I also like it. That's a pretty cool number. I like that one. Gee, the dessert, it's fine. I guess it's still weird. I don't like it. Except my drinks really. Like, we hear you. In Porto, I get boba tea with Oreo and tapioca for €4. Oh, really? Interesting. I'm willing to try other kinds, and maybe I'll find a good one. But so far, I haven't. Just drink first and then eat the boba after. I've tried doing that, but I accidentally end up slurping a ball, like, here and there, and I'm generally upset about it. I just want to take a few gulps without choking. Got 13. You're gonna keep 13? Alright, fine. I don't really like the number 13, so that's fine. But yeah, also had a waffle. It was pretty great. Pretty great. We were sitting on the grass, and my friend was taking pictures with her other friend. We're just chilling, and I turned to her boyfriend, and I'm like, hey, dude, you know what would slap right now so fucking much? What if we got a waffle, since we got one of those discount coupons for the waffles, and some fruit tea? And was like, dude, that sounds fucking delish. So we're like, the food court is all the way in the other side of this venue. We're on the opposite side. It's gonna take a while for us to get there and come back. Do you reckon they'll be done taking the pictures before we come back? Should we wait for them? We ended up all going together. But we're like, oh shit, that would slap so hard right now. I was so happy. I rarely eat at conventions, because generally I'm so anxious of being like outside of my comfort zone, but also filled with adrenaline that like, I can't eat a full meal. I can only like nibble on things, and that's because I need to force myself to eat something. Otherwise, I know I'm just gonna like pass out. You need to eat and hydrate at conventions. That's imperative. That's incredibly necessary. But it doesn't need to be too much. In my case, I mustered up like one rice ball one of the days, and I was like, you know what, this was good enough. I saved the second rice ball for the next day, put it in my bag, and then forgot about it. Proceeded to continue putting stuff inside of the bag, and by the time we sat down before we went for the waffles, I realized that the bottom of my bag was all rice everywhere, so I had to take everything out of my bag. And I tried like shaking the bag to see if the rice grains would come out, and they wouldn't stop. I don't know where they were stuck, but they wouldn't stop. So my friends were just like laughing at me because it felt like I had unlocked an unlimited rice glitch, because it just wouldn't stop. It was just so much fucking rice inside of this bag, and the more I shook it, it kept pouring out. Well, that rice ball died for that. I think, at least I fed the ants on the ground, which is I'm supporting animals. Yay! You know? Fuck. It wasn't a big rice ball. I think it just got stuck in nooks and crannies of my bag, not back. I usually have a hard time eating a full meal because I can't sit still with everything going on. Yeah, I can only like nibble on some things. And that's it. So, I usually bring like, I think good things to bring to cons are cereal bars. And you just like nibble on it for a little bit. Or if you have crackers or some quick cookies to like, something that you can like, when you start feeling weak or from like every hour, just stuff into your mouth and put into your stomach so that you don't fucking die. Anything like that is good. I've tried bringing like sandwiches and stuff, but I just can't sit still to eat one properly. Like spaghetti falling out of the pockets, critics! Exactly! I've laughed too. I hope this helps. Thanks! Thanks. We tried sitting down in one of the days to eat. I didn't even know what that was. It was some sort of pasta. I just went along with them. They were like, oh, we're gonna eat this. I'm like, sure, I've never eaten that, but I'll eat it. I barely ate any of that. It's nice, but... There's just... When there's too much happening around you and there's people like walking side to side, I can't really stop and eat calmly. I need to be like looking around. I have the bad habit of, in situations like this, I can't really focus. So if someone is talking to me, I can't like look at them and focus. It's like I'm talking to them, I'm still paying attention, but I'm like looking around as we speak because I can't focus my eyes just on the person talking. I need to look around everything. Be on the lookout. Or if someone comes and attacks me like a child right now, who knows? Or jerky. Jerky in a water bottle. Actually, it was very dehydrated both days. The boba, not the fake boba, the fruit tea definitely saved my ass on both days. Type of liquids until lunch, dinner. You know what a good liquid is to bring to a con? Because you kind of get liquids in you and food. You know those little fruit packets for children that you suck on? Those are perfect. You just put one of those in your bag, just go... All right, I've got protein in my body. I can keep going. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Next con, I'm gonna bring my little baby fruit packets, my little applesauce packets. Those are pretty good. They taste good, and they give you some protein or nutrients or whatever, and they're quick to eat. That you just suck for a bit and it's fine. Good development. Next con I go, I have stuff. Next con I go, I know what to bring. And it gets sugar, yeah. I think so. Like I always have a little, not just for cons, but anywhere I go when I leave the house, I generally have a little tiny plastic bag, like a Ziploc bag, but that's a mini, really tiny, where I put some, what's it called? Some Band-Aids, that liquid that you put in your eyes to clean them, some like ibuprofen, some aspirin, the allergy medicine thing. And I usually have a packet of sugar in there, because I know there's always some fucker out there who's not gonna be paying attention to what they're eating. That person will be getting dehydrated, and they're gonna have a sugar crash. They're gonna have low blood sugar, and you're gonna need this. You're gonna need this. I've learned with experience that it's good to have a packet of sugar with you for when someone starts fainting. You just put the sugar underneath their tongue to help them come back. So keeping yourself sugary helps you not fucking die. So yeah. Having like a little treat in your pocket, like a little I don't know, not a lollipop, but like something, you know, sweet that you can suck on. A piece of candy. It's pretty good, pretty useful. Home med kit always. Sultanas. Ooh, I'm not usually a big fan of those actually. I prepare like that too, as you should. The fun part is that I rarely need these. These are usually for someone else around me. Emergency sugar packet. Rolf Smarties. I miss Smarties. It's been a long time since I've eaten those. Keep yourself sweet. Dentists hate you right now, and I hate them. In your lawful good arc? No. I'm just trying to avoid any issues at cons, because it always has something that happens. And every time something happens, I learn from it and make sure next year I'm prepared for that thing happening again. So, I hope I get to go to a con again this year. Genuinely fills me with joy. I don't socialize much. I don't leave the house much. So going and spending a day pretending to be a character I'm not and just chatting with people and talking to artists about like my niche interests. I like talking to you guys as well, but it's a different experience to do it with people that don't really know who I am. They're just people. It's really pleasant. I had a really pleasant time, honestly. Found it really funny when I was talking when I was talking to the girl that also likes Michael Kovac. Like, as I'm leaving, I turn, and right next to me is a guy just going like, "Hey, can I take a picture with you? I'm so sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you." And I was like, "Oh shit, I've been here for a long time. Dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be yapping there for so long." And the guy just goes like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Why are you apologizing for talking to someone? What?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you waiting. I didn't notice you wanted to take a picture. I'm sorry. It's like, stop apologizing. What the fuck? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't think he was being mean, you know? I think it was just his way of speaking. So I take a picture. And I'm like, to him and his friend, like, "Oh, you guys are also looking pretty nice. I'm not sure. I don't know what you guys are cosplaying, but you both look slay." I've realized that's my compliment to people. That's when I don't know what word to use, I tell people, "You look so slay today." You're looking so slay today. And the guy was like, "Oh, this is just how I dress normally." And I was like, "Oh, well, you gotta say, you gotta slay." I guess. But yeah, I forgot I do have the habit of apologizing for a lot. That's the story. Never apologize. I didn't realize people could get so confused about me apologizing, but I felt bad because I was chatting with that girl for a long time, and I could feel like from the corner of my eye that there was someone there. I just assumed it was someone that wanted to go to the booth, and I was in front of the booth, not someone that wanted to take a picture with me. I never assumed that. And then after those two left, someone else approached me to take a picture, and I could see my friends from the corner. They were waiting for me somewhere, and I was like, "I am so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened." This was like quick time event of talking to different people like in a row. It was a lot. It was a lot indeed. Talk moment. But it was really nice talking to people. I felt really awkward, but like, hey, socializing. By the time we went home, I was so dead. I was still helping my friend not finish her cosplay stuff. I was cutting some things she needed. But I was helping her out and stuff, but I was dead. I don't know how she had energy to keep going. When Eurovision ended, I was like, "Girl, I need to go sleep now. I'm sorry." I know there's people that go to cons, people that, you know, have a lot of friends, and then they go and do after parties together, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna like party at this person's house," and like yap and maybe drink a bit and whatever. How the fuck do you do that? Between the morning, waking up, getting dressed for it, going to the con, socializing with people. By the time the con ends, I'm like, please don't talk to me. I need to go non-verbal for like a couple of hours least. Well, at least, please. So I'm really glad that my friend also wants to go home and doesn't really do anything else besides going and relaxing. Because if she wanted to do that, I'd be like, my girl, Please let me stay at home and die. I'm begging you. I cannot socialize more than this. You're quite popular. I wouldn't say so. I feel like if you cosplay at a con, you're bound to have people ask you for pictures, regardless of what you're cosplaying. Just so happened in that moment that it was just people in rapid succession. Sports car. Ooh. You looking cake? I want cake. Cute baby. Doc. Not cute. Inch out of your comfort zone. Congrats. Thank you. I can only really do this like once a year. Not got a lot of XP. Yeah, I think I leveled up my socialization stats, guys. 100% must have leveled up because that was a lot of XP. I talked to so many people I didn't know. I was trying so hard to like pretend that I was normal. I think that's the hardest part. The hardest part for me isn't talking to the people. It's pretending that I'm a normal, well-adjusted to society human being and that I don't talk to the voices in my head, you guys, for a living. I'm also really glad that I think this only works at conventions because if this wasn't a convention where everybody is just focused on being weebs, someone would ask me what I do for a living and I don't want to have that conversation. I'm really glad. No one did. Post-con party, crash at hotel 3 a.m., out of a hotel by 8 a.m. is the absolute con nightmare process that people somehow do. How the fuck? How the fuck would you even do that? No. It's con, crash at a hotel immediately after con. No. Con, order Uber Eats, eat it, get so full, die. And then you have trouble with lying. Like, if people ask me what my job is, I've got to fumble a bit. Did your nails survive the con? No. Day one, they were already, like, chipping. I had to cut them down a bit today because they started breaking. Do you know? I tried. I just like to believe that in pictures, people don't zoom in on my hands. I think it's exhausting. Yeah, I was trying to pretend that, like, I was normal. You know, I was trying to pretend that I was okay. Can't explode. But it really was really funny to me. I feel like the experience of being a VTuber at a con full of people that like anime and stuff, but don't know that you're a VTuber. Like, again, I know I'm not like a big shot. I'm not a Gargura type of VTuber, you know? But it still feels so funny to me to walk around being like, none of these people know I'm a VTuber online. None of them know. Not gonna lie, I really wish I could share pictures of my cosplays.
Story-driven games.
I think that's, like, I wish I could. Because I was really happy with one of them. Because I don't know what happened, guys. I really don't. My friend kept zooming into my chest for pictures. We were home, she was reviewing pictures, and she just puts my chest, my boobs in full screen, and she's like, what the fuck is that? Since when do you have those? I don't know what happened. For that particular costume, it did look like I have a B cup. B cup? Yeah. It looked like I had them. It looked like whatever happened, it made it look like I actually had chest. I was like, on the day when I put on the costume, I was like, girl, I have no idea how this happened. Not gonna lie. I checked today and I do think I gained a little bit of weight, so maybe that's it. Maybe it's like hormonal stuff, maybe, too. Whatever happened, the stars aligned. And that day, it looked like I had titties. And it was the happiest day of my life. I wish I could share pictures to show how happy I was with this. I was like, I kept looking down like, wow. Where did you come from? It was not padding. I guess they were just squished in a way where it looked like they were bigger than what they are. It was a marvelous day. Great day for boob stocks, man. Yeah, that's... I'm still... Yeah. Because you're having a +2 to charisma! If it helps, I guess. I think my cosplay was, it didn't fit me. It was a bit tighter than it should. That might be one of the things. I bought the right number of the size. It's just that, they're very hit and miss, you know? Asian sizes are very hit and miss. So you think you're buying the right size, and then you're not. So overall, that thing was a bit tight on me. But not enough to be a problem. I wasn't dying of it, but I guess it did help me. Bless. The child hugs activated the mom hormones. No wonder the kid wanted a hug. It was a small child. They wouldn't... Maybe they thought I was their mom because of that. Who knows? It was form-fitting and it accentuated your figure well. I guess it did. I don't know. I'm really happy about it. You know, if ever one day comes an opportunity, I'll show you, because I don't think that's ever happening again. If I put on a bit of weight, that's a miracle. I have no idea how. I thought I had lost weight. Maybe I ate too much Uber Eats. I ordered Uber Eats yesterday because I realized I did not have food at home and I need to buy food tomorrow. So I bought Indian food and I bought it doubled so I had more food for today. That's what I'm gonna eat after stream. Got some kind of boob radar. It's all the fake McDonald's. You don't understand. I ate McDonald's on Sunday. When we went back home, my friend and her boyfriend were discussing what we should get for dinner, and I was like, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. If it's fine with you, I would like to get McDonald's. I explained to them the situation of my McDonald's being closed, and it's still closed! Let me check, actually. It's midnight. It would be open. Let me check. Let me check Uber Eats. Maybe I'm speaking out of my ass. Let me double check here real quick. This is very important. Come here. Come on. Uber. My phone has been so slow. Oh, maybe it's the fact that I didn't turn off WhatsApp downloading all pictures and videos that people send me, and my friend sent me all of the pictures from the con. Mayhaps. Still, I was so happy eating McDonald's. I ate that double cheeseburger like it was the best thing on earth. I bought 2. I was eating the second one and I was like, I'm already full, but I'm gonna enjoy this shitty burger. I will do my best. I need this. Please, I need this. I'm kind of McDonald's-less. Yeah, McDonald's is still closed. This one is from the city the next city, isn't it? Oh my god, they got Supissima. They got the soup. Nice. Yeah, this is from the town, the next town. I don't want to pay for, like, how much it's gonna cost for an Uber Eats driver to come all the way from another town to here. So I'm hard to achieve any level of jiggle physics. I am. At this point, especially in 3D, I think my model is so fucking funny. Because I clearly have something, right? You know, I'm not as flat as other VTubers. However, it was a conscious decision to not give what I have right here any sort of jiggle physics. They're just like stiff as a rock, like they're fake. I don't know why, that makes it 10 times funnier. Run to talk about the thing you're not yapping IRL. One day, maybe. Hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll become an IRL streamer. Heck. Probably not, but, you know. Supissima! Some video Shin? Nah, not really. I wasn't focused on filming anything. I could make a little animated video, but I didn't think of it. Maybe. I wasn't planning on it. I'm going to be a bit busy from now forward, so I'm not sure I'll have time for that. CCs of cotton padding? Sure. I've seen myself without the clothes. I know these bad boys are real. They're just like super stiff. This is like an armor, not copium. Hash browns. I wish we had hash browns here. I hope we get hash browns. They sound yummy. Those are socks. Shut up! Oh, I also bought a pair of socks from an artist. They're so nice. I'm so glad I got to buy so much artist merch. Honestly. Fills me with serotonin. Especially because some of the artists, like, I get to tell them in person, like, hey, your art is so genuinely beautiful. I bought, like, I actually bought a little Bulbasaur. I wanted a Bulbasaur plushie. I was looking for a fat fuck giant Bulbasaur plushie, but I didn't find any. The closest I found was a Venusaur, and I was like, no, I want a Bulbasaur. I want my Gyaru baby. Couldn't find it, so I bought a keychain from an artist that I already actually have art prints of him at home. So I told him that. I was like, hey, by the way, like, I already have some of your prints. Your art is really gorgeous. I love your stuff. And I'm glad like you've expanded your catalog because now I get to buy more from you. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And thank you for coming back. And I don't know, it fills me with joy to have interactions where I get to tell artists, like, your stuff is amazing, okay? Regardless of how many numbers you get online, fuck those numbers, you're like amazing. Please don't look at numbers. You're so good. Thing I give her on Booba Physics, their peck dance blend shit. What the fuck do you mean peck dance blend shapes? What does that mean? What? Many question marks. Peñorita. Have you heard of those socks you bought? I know what you guys want. You weirdo. You weirdos. Peck dance. How are you gonna make my pecs dance? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? But yeah, I think like now I'm ready to survive more time being stuck at home, not interacting with people. I feel like for every like amount of months I'm stuck at home working and not interacting with humans, I need to go to a con and socialize for the entire year. That's how this works. Derek Cruz Booba Physics. Like this. Oh, I would love to have a toggle where I suddenly get buff. I get like buff muscles. That would be sick. How detailed your clothes are. They're pretty detailed. They have textures and shit. It's pretty nice. Ow, 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 ow. Look at me, Hector meme, but it's you, that's how. Wow. I wouldn't be upset about that. You know what? Actually, I wouldn't be upset. Tony's getting physics before Doc. Honestly, if his eyes jiggled like in my life 2D, that would be sick. I would like that. This is speed up your social battery charge because you need to meet people more often. Do I? It was kind of curious. My friend asked me if I was okay. Because she was asking me like, so, what's been happening in these past months? And I was like, I told her about my grandma situation. But other than that, like, I haven't left the house in a long time or talked to people in a long time. And she was like, you live too far away from me. I wish you lived closer. You really should move in closer. We can do so much. There's so much that happens in Lisbon. We could do so many things. Like, how are you faring? Are you actually, like, okay? And I'm like, no, I am not. But I can't stop the toxic way that I, engage with my work. So, yeah, sorry. Talk about you get sickly green after... That would actually be kind of fun. Yeah, Abby had it for her live 2D. I want to have it for my 3D. That would be sick. She's going JoJo, a JoJo model. Oh my doctor, I have arrived. Plus Ultra. That work is at 2. How the fuck? Is he okay though? How does that even happen? I left for like 4 days and that's it. He should be my roommate. Haha, just kidding unless... Honestly, I would... On one hand, I have mixed feelings about moving into like the capital. on one hand, there's so much happening in the capital, and ironically, they have anime raves, they have really small events, and like meets and stuff. They have literally everything. It's the capital. On that sense, I guess it would be nice to live around there, but it's the capital. It has so many people. So many people. I am terrified of the capital. It feels like if I walk outside, I'm gonna get stabbed. So I don't think I could live there. It would be great to be able to be near my friends. It sucks that my friends are pretty spread out across the country, and I have a friend also in the UK. But I would love to be able to like hang out with friends and have reasons to, like, cool things happening. Yeah. So thought the floor was more comfortable. I hope he's okay now, though. I hope it's not gonna be a big recovery. State of Canada, unless you count the capital as of a province. Really? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, Porto. Porto is the same as Lisbon. It's also a big capital. I find Porto to be way more beautiful than Lisbon. And slightly less scary. The one time I went there, I think maybe I just stayed in an area that wasn't super scary. But I was walking at night with just like one other friend. And it wasn't like, I didn't feel like I could be stabbed any moment. But it's still a lot. A bit too much chaos and confusion. I want to live near the countryside. I want to live like way far away from all of these places in the peace and quiet of the countryside, but close enough to a city where the Uber Eats guy can still get there. You know what I mean? That's what I want. But then I'm far away from everybody else. And you have to pay the capital tax. Yeah, that too. The houses are super expensive. But they are expensive everywhere. So, I'd rather live in the third biggest city than the capital. She built Dr. Social Tolerance so she can move to the capital. No, I can't. Sick anime raves. I am morbidly curious about an anime rave because in my head that sounds so cringe. But maybe it's cringe but free. It sounds so weird. Kind of want to witness one. I find that important. Some in the UK too. Sad. This is our first capital. It was. It's better than Lisbon. Is there a city you're not scared walking in? Something tells me it's not the city that's the problem. You know, I would say I'm comfortable in my city, but I'm comfortable walking during the day in my city. In Lisbon, I'm not. Even during the day. Maybe it's because I've heard awful stories. I used to have a friend a long time ago, back in high school. She was a bit of a dramatic person. It seems like she also suffers from that syndrome of being a main character where shit just happens to her, bro. I feel bad sometimes. I've since lost contact with her, but the last time we hung out, we went for coffee and she gave me her entire collection of the manga Bakuman in Spanish because she just wasn't into it anymore and she knew I was into manga, and I was like, okay, sure. And she was telling me about she was living in Lisbon and studying in Lisbon, and she was like, oh yeah, there was one day where I saw a guy be stabbed because I was looking into a store, and through the glass of the store I just see someone behind me get stabbed, and like got extremely traumatized about this situation. I just ran afterwards and kind of dissociated. I was like, you're telling me this casually? What? And then she also told me on another occasion that she went, I think it was to her girlfriend's house, and when she came outside, there was someone on the ground and people around them, and it was someone that had like jumped off the building. And I was like, what? What? Like, this girl just has like everything happening to her. She sees so much crap. It's more like London. It feels like London, yeah. Yeah. So the mono at a rate would be pretty sick. I'd go to that. Fuck. I mean, that place then. Yeah. Just also unfazed. Like, yeah, she's been through a lot. She went through a lot when she was, younger. So I guess she's just unfazed about things now, but I was like, okay. Maybe I'm not gonna go to Lisbon. Maybe I'm fine not living in Lisbon. Yeah, like the trade-off of being closer to some friends is not strong enough for me to like put myself in a place like this. On one hand, like, yeah, I don't leave the house. I have a job that allows me to just be here, sitting on my computer, living at home. I do think it would make it really complicated because living in apartments, especially in Lisbon, since they have such high density of people, the houses aren't super like soundproof. So it would be a pain in the fucking ass to like find a way to stream without getting the police called on me every fucking week for being loud. That's why I would like to have like a house, not an apartment. I want to buy a house that's like detached, you know? I don't have neighbors attached to that house. With a bit of like field around me so I can stream and be loud all I want. Like, I can now make a bit more noise because due to circumstances, I don't need to worry about making noise that maybe would bother my dad at a late hour. So at least that, I don't mind making noise at 5 a.m. Fuck my downstairs neighbors, fuck those guys. They make noise too, I don't care. You don't feel that much calming. See, that's the dream. Yeah. They must city lesbian! I can't. Isn't there like a city named Lesbos in Greece? Every time that she seems voice tells her she doesn't want to move to Lisbon. Yeah, no. Never saw stabbing. I'm glad. It's just that the bad things stick to us, so I'm afraid of it. Friends not worth also living closer to getting stabbed. Yeah. I already buy, when I order food, I already buy like 2. So that it looks like I'm buying it for 2 people. So that the Uber Eats people don't think I live alone. You know? Canceling headphones. House in this economy. I believe. I have faith I'll buy a house before I'm 40. Maybe I'll have to like have a big loan and spend the rest of my life paying that loan. But I will get it. Maybe. It's an island. Ah, that. Casa para custar 400 mil. Damn, that's still expensive. Honestly, I haven't checked. I'm waiting for my taxes stuff of this year. I need to send an email to my accountant asking like, hey, do you need me to do anything for my IRS stuff this year? Because like, we're in the season. 'Tis the season. Anything I need to do. They've already fucked me over a thing I didn't know. And they didn't explain it to me, so I found the hard way, but it's okay. I'm getting used to that. I don't know how, I don't really know, what I need to have a loan to buy a house. I don't think it's like you need to have, an like, specific amount of money in your bank account. It's more of a, are you making X amount of money like monthly? It's more about that, I think. Do you have stable income? How last month, the last minute our creditor backed out and we lost it? No, what? That sucks so bad. Why did they back out? No, I know, I need to do that. I know. On your mortgage. You know what? I think before I say more... Okay. Mortgage meaning. What exactly is a mortgage? Long-term loan used to purchase property. Ah! The property itself serves as a collateral, meaning the lender can repossess and sell it if you fail to repay the borrowed amount plus interest. Oh, I don't like that. I see. I suppose for 270 is tangible, but yes, you will pay. Well, honestly, if a house for like 200k, 300k seems doable to pay. Ah, that rhymed. Yeah, haha. Sorry. Credit history? Yeah, we don't do that. Okay, the credit stuff is an American thing. They don't look at that here. They look at your earnings, and your like bank statements and stuff, I think. But credit is not a thing. Or at least it's not like a big decider for things. Otherwise, no one of my family would have ever gotten a loan. I need to ask my dad. I know he had one time. 1 year from Leak. The thing from Monopoly. This has got different laws. Yeah, I'm not sure how mortgage works here. I would need to go and take care of that. I decided to wait until I pay my stuff for this year for the IRS, because I know I'll pay a lot. To start even thinking about it remotely, because heck, I don't know. I don't know how long life being good will last. Amor de gagueres número uno. That or you buy it in full cash. I would love to buy something full cash. I don't like borrowed money. The concept of borrowed money for me kills me. I fucking hate the concept of credit cards. No. I understand loans. Like, I don't have money. I need money. Bank gives me loan. I pay back loan with interest. I get that. If I have the money in my bank account, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna have a loan from a credit card to use it. I understand America has different systems and that's how they decide if you're a good person with your money or not. Good for you. I can't. I love paying things just upfront. Here's the money in cash. Here's the bills. Have it. I wish I could buy a house that way, but it's just not doable. I would need to save up for years. It's not impossible. Let's be honest. It's not impossible. If I just kept living and poaching off my papa for like 10 years and just kept my money and not used it at all, heck, maybe I could accumulate enough to pay a house full. I feel like they would be suspicious of me though. Sell your house so they will work to get their payment. You can pay monthly. Oh, still. Great when you always pay them off fully, but only reap the cashback benefits.
Story-driven games.
Having the money and just buying things with the money I made is also great. It is better. So much better. Percent smart leverage? That I do not. Also, I think they're charging me way more for... They're charging me like way too much for my internet bill. What is that? What do you mean 70? What are you talking about? Do I need to make a phone call to fix that? That's wrong. What package do you think I have? Yeah, that's the wrong package. Wait, is that the correct one? Oh, never mind. Maybe it is correct. And this is with a discount? Wait, what? Oh, it's 2 months. Why? I'm sorry, I'm looking at this midstream because I opened my email and I saw it. Why am I paying for 2 months in a row? I mean... Sure, I guess. Ah! I guess I'll pay. If it's 2 months, it's not that weird. Okay, weird. Why? I didn't see it. I was okay. Whatever. Sure, I'll pick that. Check that they're stupid and always do that. I guess it makes sense. I don't know why they're putting like 2 months together, but sure. Reason the prices. Like the million ducks, some of us have eaten each other. No, I told you not to eat each other. What the hell? Stop. That's weird. It's kind of weird. Maybe because you started halfway through the month. Maybe. I'm not sure. Month in advance because you changed providers. Maybe. Okay. Whatever. I'll deal with big girl stuff tomorrow. Not today. Today after I end stream, I'm gonna eat. I have one pastel de nata as a little treat for today. And that's what I'm gonna do. I actually need to reply to a lot of messages. I think I have a lot of management stuff to reply to that I saw briefly and I was like, no, don't want them. And I need to record things tomorrow. I have so much to record. You'll be glad to know we have reached the stages of me recording my original song. It's happening. I am gonna record my original song, guys. You'll see it in August in the undisclosed thing. That is also my birthday. So I'm kind of scared. What if it turns out my voice just doesn't fit the song? I haven't given it like an attempt to like sing the entire thing. So I'm kind of scared that the song just like is too high for me and I never noticed until now. But I'll do my best. I hope it turns out good. I really like the song. It's really catchy, I think. I hope you'll enjoy it too. Yeah. I'll record it during this week because guess what? Guess who's late to that already? I think the deadline was like last week and I mixed it up with this week. So, oopsie to pero. I need to record other stuff. But yeah. So we're like Lin-Manuel Miranda. Hi, effort, no for real. Yeah. I'll have you know, I'll be putting my best effort into the upcoming months. To be like a proper streamer. A proper idol. Early year hype doc in August. I know. I want you on your toes for August because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to do things. But I love how like I'm planning my birthday. I have so much that I'm like anticipating and prepping for my birthday, completely disregarding the fact that I'll probably hit 100k before that and we'll have a celebration for that. Have I planned it? No. Do I know absolutely anything of what I'm doing for that stream? No. I'm probably doing the foot stream, a separate thing, so we don't make an entire celebration about feet. But you'll get the feet, don't worry. I think I'll wait for the plaque for the feet. I would like to celebrate 100k when we hit it, as soon as possible. But I do want to wait for the plaque to like rub my feet all over it to give you what was promised. So, we'll need to wait for that to like be shipped to me. So, yeah. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to get the silver plaque, then like censor my name, and then post it on my private personal Instagram to just be like, yeah, all of you fuckers think I'm unemployed. Yeah, I'm actually someone. Fuck you. And then like not post anything for another year. Like I need to do a little bit of flexing, just a little bit of flexing, okay? Most people that know me think that I'm probably depressed and unemployed, and like only a bit of that is true. Come on. Feet unboxing. B I think that's exactly what we're doing. I'm gonna get the box. I'm gonna try to open that bad boy with my feet. And that's it. And then I need to remember that it's extremely... Oh no, I can do that easily. I just need to not be looking at it. Pedicure type pull. I guess we can do that. We then proceed to like paint my nails in like what's it called? Silver, and draw a little triangle in the middle so that my toenails also look like the plaque. And that's the celebration. 30-minute stream at best. That's all you're getting. In fact, I should make the painting of the nails be members only, out of spite. Like, you get the foot and the foot touching the plaque. Oh, but you want to see the process of painting them? Yeah. Members only content. Gatekeeping. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Until that very long nails on your toes. You guys are giving me ideas. I just need to find like nails that match these. But just put them on my feet, since apparently, since my Dakimakura, we made it canon that my toenails are also exactly like this, sharp and red. So I guess that would be really fucking funny to just start a stream with like toe claws. Oh my god, hi Perry! Thank you so much for the raid, hi! How was your guys' stream? Welcome. Thank you so much for the stream. I hope you guys had a good time. What were you guys up to today? Welcome, I am back and I have been yapping. Disregard the fact that we're talking about feet right now and the concept of putting false nails that are really sharp on my feet. Oh, Bendy and the Ink Machine. How was it? I want to play that game. I've been considering playing Bendy and the Ink Machine for a while, but I haven't made the fall into it. Much ink was inked out. Wiggler Raid, thank you for wiggling your way into here. I hope you guys had a good time. Please go rest and hydrate yourself, girl. Please. Games have been making me scream so much, man. Wait, really? Like, scream in fear or scream... Wow, it's so good. It sounded so cringe, I'm sorry. So sorry. I didn't think it would be like a scary game. I thought it was more, I mean, I think it's closer to like Poppy Playtime, but I didn't realize it was a scary game. Just very spooked. Certainly fear I'm kind of a baby though. No, you're valid. Spooky games are spooky. I feel you. I tried to put on my brave face for it. Is scary play it? I've been thinking about playing it for a long time because I really liked the Poppy Playtime type of game, but not Poppy Playtime. And the aesthetic for Bendy looks so pretty that I was like, should I give it a try? It's on sale! Steam. Open. You know what my favorite flavor of video game is? On discount. Oh, yeah, Bendy. Oh my god, it is! Whoa, 70%?! Can I get the whole collection? It's 2 games. 2 games? $8 for both? Puppy Play likes! You know what I meant. Yo. Alright, guys. Guess what we're doing next week? That's why I got it. That's genius. Hell yeah, I am getting this. Studio collection. This one. Add to cart. I actually was wondering, like, I wanted to play a horror game, but I wasn't sure what to play. Even for this week, I don't know what did I even put on my made-up schedule? I don't know if I've decided something. Oh, I put the roguelike coin pusher game. Yeah, so we can do this next year. Hell of a deal, but you will not catch me playing the second one. Is the second one bad? Does it lose in story compared to the first one? Bendy and the Inky! Imagine a stream about counting to 1,000. I'm gonna save that. Let me take a screenshot of that. For no particular reason. Let me, counting stream to 1,000 sounds horrible, actually. Which means it sounds like something I'd do for fun. Good stream. I'm glad to hear that. Second is way scarier. Oh, really? Not gonna lie, I do love games that at first glance their aesthetic makes you think, oh, this is just cute. Then you jump into it, it's like, holy shit, this is the most terrifying thing I've seen in years. Oh. 10,000 Radons. I will get to Radon at some point. I've been pushing and delaying the Radon fight. I guess I should take the opportunity to do it now, because I've been streaming a bit earlier, because I didn't want to bother my dad too much, because I know even if I'm too loud, he'll hear me from his side of like the duplex house thing if I start yelling. But he's not gonna be sleeping at home for a long time now because my sister made some decisions. So running to 1,000 a week. Watch an ice cube melt to see which one is faster. Gotta get it Radon. 0 out of 10. Get out. Stock has meaning again. Hi, welcome. Don't forget how to play. I've already forgotten how to play. I need to do a little training arc. Just walking around in Elden Ring, remembering the controls. Yeah, it's gonna... Oh yeah, maid outfit. I didn't say Nova. I said maid outfit. Which means... Well, I think my computer can handle that now because I did maid upgrades ever since I played Elden Ring. So it should handle that. Hopefully. Earlier she said at 2 in the morning. Hey, I used to stream until like 5 or 6. Called Luna Sid. Lost in Vivo. Wait, is Spooky Jump Scare mentioned the game I'm thinking about? I think I saw a video essay on it. I wanted to play that game actually. Spooky's... Yeah, Jump Scare Mansion. There's this YouTuber that makes... She makes like a bunch of like random deep dives into games and like old stuff. That's how I learn about a lot of things. And she made recently a deep dive on this. I had never heard about this game. And now I'm curious. I kind of want to play it. Maybe we should. Another one to the list. Give me Red on. No. Bad. Horrible. Get out. If someone managed to make a maid outfit for Dawn, I haven't found a mod for that and I'm terribly disappointed. Can I beat Radon before this ice melts? Wait, oh shit. That's actually a great idea. Although it sounds like pain for my computer to have the hand cam set up at the same time as I have Elden Ring on. But it would be great. However, the longer I wait to do that, the hotter it's gonna get. Because summer is gonna start coming around. The faster the stupid ice is gonna melt. Shit, I think I've... Oh no, I have to leave it for the winter. Oh, let's wait till winter to do it again. Oops. The same dev and also amazing. Ooh. Jumpscare Mansion is great. I'll trust you guys. It is interesting on Jumpscare Mansion. I highly recommend the other games from that creator. I will investigate. Oh shit, I think I almost... Oh, my standee. I made it... Oh, it fell off from the base. Shit, I was fidgeting too much. See you and everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. A good day. Night? Afternoon? Morning? I'll be rad gone. Arguably, that was the worst of all of the ones you said. I'm not gonna lie. That was arguably the worst one of all of them. Just have the camera in the fridge with the ice cream. That's impossible! I can't do that! I don't know how to have a camera that's all the way across the house. What the hell? How's your ring light situation? It is really great that you would remind me of that. Amazon. It's really great ring light that you would remind me of that, because let's just say when I went away, I kind of completely forgot about everything, including that these are so expensive. What the fuck? Why do I have to pay 30 bucks from something with AliExpress quality? Oh, I'm not sleepy. I think I'm hungry. Oh my god, it's 1 a.m. and 11 minutes. I keep finding the fucking clock at like times like this and it's creeping me the fuck out. Today, like, I woke up rested, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to rest a bit more, and I'm gonna like just lie in bed until later. I'm gonna give myself like an extra hour or two, because I think I deserve that. I deserve that. So I did so, and the next time I opened my phone to check the time, it was 13 and 33, and I was like, fuck off. I can't do this anymore. Stop showing me times with like creepy numbers like this. This is scary. What does it mean? What does it mean? Universe, stop sending me numbers. Your bitch is dumb as math. Send me letters. Write sentences. Why wouldn't you just give me a sentence in repeat that's like, do this thing. Do this thing, and make that sentence show up everywhere. Please, I'm stupid at math. I don't want to see numbers. Anyway, driving on the Autobahn. It can get worse. Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of, you know, it's a sense of amazement that you can indeed get worse. Like, I didn't think you could do it worse than that, huh? Kind of nice. I'm facing a bunch of trees. I'm still seeing a bunch of trees, and I don't know what it means. Like, when I search it up, right? Meaning of 333. Like, it says, it's an angel number that symbolizes growth, divine protection, and creative alignment. Seeing this number is widely considered cosmic encouragement to trust your intuition, take bold action, and embrace positive changes happening in your life. Okay. I don't know if I can trust my intuition. My intuition is often my anxiety. What does this mean? What do you want me to do? I don't understand. The objective marker IRL would go hard. I need objective markers. I need quest markers too, to know who to speak to. Ugh. This means you're gonna get Wordle in 3 today. Let's do Wordle, guys. Haven't done Wordle in a long time. It might be for August, maybe. I mean, I have been delaying something for August, like, really badly, and I know it's mostly my anxieties, but I can't tell if it's me being anxious and I should just go for it and do a thing, or if, I don't know. I don't understand what I must do! Universe, wash your dishes. I still have a few. I don't have cutlery right now because it all to the wash. Yeah. Today's word is Nova. Let me turn on Wordle. Do I have a thing in this scene? Shit, which one is it? Wait. We're gonna do the Wordle, guys. I forgot about Wordle. I'm not delaying ending stream or anything. Oh, it's behind me. That's why I can't see it. There we go, guys. Quality stream, quality stream. This is what you subscribed for, innit? For Wordle. I haven't done Wordle in so long, actually. I know there's people that do this religiously. I haven't done it in so long. Let's start with my name, yeah. Is it a word, technically? Okay. Wow. No A's or O's, but it has an E?
Story-driven games.
So demure.
What? That's so many letters that it doesn't have. What do you mean? Oh, I'm gonna do our dailies. This means Wordle, Scrandle, One Piece and Genshin Farm. Which one is Scrandle? Is Scrandle the one we did with food? Ah, man. What? 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 Oh, I can't find any word that has wreck in the middle. What? Grek. I think maybe it finishes in K. I can't believe erect is the word that helped me. Freck. Grek. Drek. Breck. Zrek. Eurek. Freck. What if it doesn't end in K? What would be after a C? Grek is not a word! Oh! Rick? Like me. Yeah, and I didn't even have help. I didn't even need help. Oh my god. That sucked, though. That sucked. No, I don't want to make a free account, but thanks. We done our Wordle. Now Scramble. Is Scramble the food one? Scramble. Play Scrabble. Wrong thing. No, no, wrong. Oh, click the wrong thing. My bad. I meant Scrandle. Not Scrabble. No. We're doing our dailies now. I feel like that should be. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, I need to make it bigger. Yeah. I feel like we should start all our streams with this by doing our dailies. There we go. Here we go, guys. Why does it say bonus round? I clicked the daily. Fish and chips are cottage pie. This is expensive for what they're getting. This is at least 4 pounds. This is like 9 pounds, but it looks way better. Oh! Oh, that was a bonus round. I just helped with a vote. Never mind. Okay, this is the dailies. The Snoop Dogg. 7 pounds versus 5 sugar donuts. Those sugar donuts look so sad. What the fuck is this? Like, they look so tiny and so sad. So, like, glycemic or something, you know? They're grayish. They're depression donuts. Yeah, I've got to go with the Snoop Dogg. What even is the point? Why am I alive? What even is the point? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, thanks. You're gonna get a hot dog named the Snoop Dogg, and you're gonna pick sad-looking, whatever, cheese and onion panini or cheeseburger. The cheese isn't even melted, bro. That's literally a slice of cheese. And the smallest burger possible. No ketchup, no anything. Obviously, it's the cheese and onion panini. Fuck. Cheese is offset too. Yeah, it's not even centered. Like, depression burger. The Nova cheeseburger. We got 4 buffalo chicken tenders with chips for 13 pounds. Or buffalo chicken and chips for 10. I feel like you get so much more here. This looks like such a much more bigger one. Let me... Here we go. This looks like so much more food than this. This is so tiny. Thank God. Thank God. For 13 pounds, that's so much... Sausage with gherkin, bread roll, mustard, ketchup, and a pint for $3.70? That's pretty cheap. That's a massive sausage. That's so cheap. That's so cheap. Or bacon cheeseburger, 8 pounds. That bacon cheeseburger just looks like someone had a really happy time into the burger and called it a day. And I can't find the bacon. Like, I see the coloring of the bacon, but I don't see... Yeah, no, sausage. Sausage. Who'd pick that? Says 3 green. Salt and pepper calamari. Ooh. Cheesy nacho. Oh. I thought the whole point of cheesy nachos is that the cheese is melted so that your nachos, like, dip in it. That's just straight up cheese and nachos. You're not even gonna, like, they're gonna fall off your Dorito, your nacho. You're gonna have to balance it. Salt and pepper calamari. 8 pounds is so expensive, but it comes with chips. Thank God. Thank God. We're going on a good streak today. Ooh. A tacos, a burrito, and fries. 9 pounds. Or a burger with printed buns for 7. Both look pretty good. I do think the taco is more appealing. Absolutely. And it comes like with a full meal. I don't think money is worth the bun. This one. 77.45! Oh, dear. Why? You got cheesy chips with, like... Sure, that... Why does it look like that? And they have a medium rare steak roll. Cooked to preference. I've never seen a steak roll. They are both roughly the same amount of money, but I'm assuming I think the steak roll is just losing due to shadows. I think if the lighting was better, it would look better. Cheesy chips, I would expect at least some cheddar in there. This is just mozzarella. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great. Cheesy chips is paired with a sausage deal. Oh my God, what the fuck even is that? Steak, bacon, and onion baguette for 6 pounds. Pie, mash, and liquor. I'm trying to see, is the liquor like the thing, the green thing in there? Oh, I love me some mashed potatoes, but 14K? Okay, 14 pounds. The left is an operation room photo, and it looks majestic. This would slap so hard when you're drunk. Excuse me. I like mash. I don't know if liquor is like the sauce or if they gave you like liquor, but I would pick the baguette. Fuck yeah! We only failed one of them so far. A what? Wait, what? We got hot dog. That hot dog looks a bit sad. Topped with cheese, onions, and jalapenos. 6 pounds. Or a Wiggum kebab pie in a roll. This is just a bun with a pie inside of it. But it's 2 pounds. That's pretty cheap. I think I would pick this one, but I feel like this one might win. Maybe. Carb maxing the way God intended. Do you want a hot dog without jalapenos? This is far too much. You're not even gonna feel your mouth in this. Yeah. I wouldn't eat that. I would prefer the roll. I would prefer the roll. Egg yolk onigiri, 80 cents. Or a cheese and onion pie for $4. They're the same size! It's the first time I've seen food from Japan. Here. The onion pie? No. Pence, not cents. Ah, potato. Here's the thing. I think the onigiri is, better. It only looks smaller because it's already had a bite into it. I think the pie will win simply because it's from the UK. And I feel like the concept of an egg yolk inside of a rice ball sounds bad. But I do feel like this would slap way harder. I fucking knew it! Should have gone with my instincts. Thing but Japan. Always. Thing but Japan always wins. It was 80 cents. Yeah, you could get like enough to be more than enough for your meal. Fuck. We still got 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 is pretty good. Pretty happy with that. That was pretty decent if I say so myself, honestly. Perdescum. Fuck this desk. Scran Japan. I didn't know they even had stuff from Japan. So then you got an anabolic dinner. It would be good. It's not seasoned. It's gonna be a rough meal. But the rest of the onigiri is. I've never eaten a rice ball onigiri, not gonna lie. A rice ball onigiri. Egg yolk onigiri, that's what I meant. I've never eaten one of those. Maybe it's good? Please, doc, do not fuck the desk. Not what I said. Absolutely not what I said. Not the words that came out of my mouth. What are you talking about? No. It's probably vinegary, so it works. Yeah, exactly. Jelly-filled egg. That sounds pretty fucking nice. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that would be pretty yummy. That would be pretty yummy. Oh, I'm suddenly reminded I'm hungry. No! Fuck, we should not have looked at food. I've been painfully reminded I am in fact hungry. Shit. Dang it. What do I eat? Oh yeah, I still have Indian food. I already ate all of the naan bread, but I'm gonna eat everything else. I've been ordering a specific combo. I buy butter chicken, right? But I also buy mango chicken. And then I mix both of the sauces. Because mango chicken is really nice, but if it's only that, it gets a little bit too sick and it gets too sweet for me. And butter chicken is really nice if that's all you have. But it's nice to like get a little change in the flavor from time to time. So I've started mixing them on my plate and I get flavor galore. I also accidentally think I ordered yellow rice. I don't know why the rice was yellow, but I guess it's fine. This bread is just rice. So it's vinegar and so it's rice. Naan bread left beef. I wish I could try that. Fresh baked. Oh! Give. Share. I want. Give. Mango chicken is more Mexican than Indian. Hey, but they have it. Is it mango? It could be spicy, but it's good. It's good. Saffron rice. I just ordered boiled rice. On the Uber, it said a boiled rice. And I was like, sure, I want that. For some reason, it came yellow. And smelling of spices. And I was like, okay, I guess that's fine. Sure. Just came back from Peru and brought some cuy. What is cuy? What is that? You go, thank you. Thank you. I don't even have cookies at home. I have like 0 food. I think I have some crackers because I bought them for the travel. But like, I have 0 food because I planned my food so well that, it would end exactly on the day before I left. And I forgot about that. Yet again, it's one of those cases of future Nova can take care of that. Well, it's the future. Future Nova here. Fuck you, past Nova. So tired of your bullshit. What do I eat? I'm gonna need to go shopping tomorrow and I don't wanna. Fuck. Fried chicken sandwich. Oh, the fuck. Guinea pig? You can eat guinea pig? Is that a food? Is that allowed? They're so small. How do they even have enough meat to be eaten? I'm not surprised. Guinea pigs are the type of thing that would like fucking die in a dramatic way. Being eaten makes sense. Yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something. I forgot. I got distracted. Peruvian cuisine. Oh, I didn't know those were eaten there. What does it taste like? Is it like... What other meat is it closer to in flavor? In Peru, it's called cuy. Interesting. Is it good? Is it good? I feel like I can't pick and choose what animals I'm willing to eat, you know? Like chicken. Okay. Raw spaghetti? I would fucking die. I would just die if I ate spaghetti raw. I don't even have spaghetti anymore. Need more ASMR? I'm just waiting to see if you get tired of requesting more ASMR unpolitely. Me, who's ever done like 1 or 2 ASMRs ever, should... Yeah. It's totally my main thing. It's absolutely. Yeah. Got it so right. The chicken sandwich is grilled in regular jalapeno. Stop! I'm for cattle, so gotta do with what you can. Honestly, that makes sense, yeah. Hi, Duck. Hi, welcome. Teeth would crumble into dust if she ate raw pasta. I like to eat raw noodles. I like to do raw noodles. They taste good. Especially if you put the little packet thingy on it. It gets so good. Pretty fun though. I did like, what, 2? That's not enough to have a catalog of their knives, but I'm glad you guys enjoyed them. They're a special little treat. We'll have ASMR from Yair Alias. Well, if we get to hang out together one day, I would be really happy. Heck, I'd do absolutely anything if I got to be them. Whatever they wanted to do. ASMR one day without fanfare, just distance. ASMR. Your parents argue while you hide under your covers. And it's just me yelling in the next room. POV, your neat neighbor orders McDonald's and crashes out at this temporary closure. Muffled sounds. Yeah, that's it. That's my content, everybody. If I run out of ideas on what to do, I'll turn into an ASMR artist. But all will be all that. That kind of bullshit. Reading your annoying ass requests for ASMR. Crunching the noodles like chips. Before my teeth started like getting bad, I liked doing that. It was really tasty. It was really yummy. Now, well, not as much. Not as fun. I explained to my friend that like my teeth break easily, and she looked at me with... She and her boyfriend both looked at me with that face of like... Dude, that's not normal. What? Are you okay? And I was like, oh yeah, I forget that most people don't know about my tooth situation. I forgot about that. I'm so used to that being just a common thing that you guys know that like other people wouldn't know. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, a packet is too salty for my face. Depends on the noodles. Sometimes the noodles are so bland. Sometimes they're like, they have a flavor to them. Love your ASMR, that's why I'm here. That's a horrible reason to be here. I've done ASMR like twice. It's not even close to anything I do. That's like saying, I'm here for your art. And it's someone who's drawn like one thing once when they were a kid. The loathsome dung eater. Roleplay ASMR! Ugh. It's just eating shit. Grandma can't do certain things anymore. Literally, that's how I feel now. It's like, yeah, grandma can't do certain things, okay? Me and her were talking about when we kind of briefly lived in the same house. She lived in the downstairs part of the house. And the house had a ghost. So we bought like some gummies, rainbow gummies, as an offering to the ghost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what was going on through our head. And we just hung it above the staircase, like on the ceiling, as an offering to the ghost. Because we would eat those gummies so often, and I had to be like, oh yeah, I don't eat those anymore because, well, my teeth, they hurt. If I ate that, they would break my teeth. Yeah. Technically, the dung eater fists butts. Actual canon. I don't know if I like that canon. I don't know if I wanted to know this information. Japanese doctor developing injecting her girl's teeth. I saw that! I am so curious about that and how the fuck that works. Japan isn't really known for teeth care. I don't think Japan is very like prominent on tooth care in general. So I was really surprised that that was like a thing that they were doing. But if that legitimately starts working and like after a couple of years genuinely is a thing that's fine to use, I would totally travel to Japan to do that. Holy shit. Like, yeah. They do a lot of bioengineering. Interesting. How do you regrow all of your teeth at once? Oh, fuck. Shit. I roll up and it's like, hey, I have one tooth that I took out. Could we regrow that one? And they're like, so for this procedure, we're taking all of your teeth out. And then the regrowth process is gonna take a couple of years, but you'll be fine. Sounds horrible. Resilient your immune system seems to stop your blood from replicating. It is sterilized. This can be used in all other body parts. So does that mean technically we could regrow any body parts? That sounds pretty great. We should test that on someone. Rip off all of their teeth and an arm and just see if it regrows. That would be pretty sick. Messed up. We gotta go bald at the barber. I've been considering trying to cut my own hair. I got the scissors for it. I don't know how they work, but I'm debating. I'm like, I should. What if you want 4 arms? Okay, I don't think that's how this works. You can't get a 4th set because humans have the buds. For a 3rd set of teeth that are never activated. Back up. What do you mean? But what do you mean we have the butts for a 3rd set of teeth? Where are they? Where? What? Made horror movies about this. Gene that kind of sorta be mimicked or reactivated. Huh. I don't know much about all of those stuff. All of those things, but... The drug activates the 3rd set's buds to growth, but there's no 4th. Oh, you mean like... You know how you have like your baby teeth and then they fall? And then a 2nd pair of teeth come out? So like, do you mean if those adult teeth came out, a 3rd thing would go? Yeah, that's what you mean. That are your adult teeth. Why the fuck do we have a 3rd one? What? Are they expecting us to break all of our teeth? Why aren't they just fucking regrowing? Just fall off and regrow. That would be sick. If we honestly had 2 waves of teeth, it would be great, you know? The first you lose your baby teeth in childhood, and then like at the end of teenagehood, I don't know, maybe When you reach like 20, it happens again, and you have a fresh new set into like the rest of your adulthood. Because I feel like I fucked up my teeth mostly during teenagehood. So if I could undo that crap and just have a new set, maybe my teeth wouldn't be as bad as they are right now. Why do we have a tailbone for our tail? Silly, of course. Everybody's a furry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Need for 40 waves of teeth. Why don't we anymore? What the fuck? Midlife teeth. Why did we turn off our genes? Or telomerase repair? Why did we turn off our genes? And was it aliens? That's my solution to everything. Yes. Aliens. They genetically modified us to be less powerful. They came to Earth and they did it to our genes, guys. It was the aliens and they're trying to cover it up.
Huh?
Exactly. Yeah. Got your double bill teeth yet, Doctor? Late bloomer. Why not later like 30, mid-30s? Cause, no, a bit earlier, please. I did not lose another tooth. Yet. Knock on wood for that one. Let's inject them into your jaw. You get a 4th set. Infinite teeth sets would be great. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, you said alias. Oh. Oh, I've just noticed I have a hole in my shirt. What? I was trying to scratch my armpit, and I found my own skin. My actual armpit. Oh, that's a massive hole. Holy shit. I can fit my hand through it. When did my shirt get this? What? Like, I knew the other side had a tiny hole. When did this side get a massive one? I'm gonna continue using this shirt. I don't care. Government is saying aliens are real, so now I'm disinclined to believe it. Tinfoil hat time! How many teeth are we left with? Did we ever had human teeth at all? Yeah. Exactly. The armpit access port? Yeah. Apparently I have an armpit access port for some reason. I in fact have one too many pieces of clothing that have holes in it because I just refuse to get new ones. Maybe it's time I buy new clothes. Maybe just like a piece or two. But even when I buy new clothes, I still want to wear the old ones. Even if they have like a hole or two, they're fine. Like, it's still fine. I can wear it. If no one can see it. If this is a shirt that I use usually underneath other shirts, then it's fine if it has a couple of holes. Like, why would I replace it? I don't get it. Whatever. Like, less one piece. No! Hey, I've bought One Piece merch that is sweatshirts and t-shirts. And I've bought TADC merch that is a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. So yeah, I'm spending it on both. I just don't wear them often. So yeah. The teeth were turned off when you invented money to prevent the tooth fairy related inflation. You're so right. If I just had a limited amount of teeth, I would just be banking on the tooth fairy forever. Shit. Why buy clothes when you can gum on TCG packs? I wish I understood the TCG hype. Maybe after I do a top loader for this kid card, I'll be like, oh, I want more. Like my friend and her friend were so excited opening One Piece TCG cards, and I was like, I don't get it. I don't know if, like, I don't think it's fully for me. Because I think when it comes to gacha, I need, like, the shiny effects that show up on screen and the sound effects. Just like opening card packs. If they're not doing a nice sound effect every time I turn a card around, then I don't think I care as much. Like, sure, you have cards that are shiny and foily, but that's not as much fun as getting that ka-ching, ka-ching, you know? Now that orc and summer use their teeth as money. What? That's kind of insane. Scalpers got into Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not touching physical TCGs. Yeah. I only care about pretty looking cards, I guess. That's kind of it. So you'd be into them if they sprayed glitter when they open? That sounds way better. And they have like a little song. Resale value goes up and you'll get out before the bubble pops. Sure. She needs opening animation to SSR sounds. Absolutely. That's why Genshin Gacha got me so bad. Because like, it makes nice sounds. Uma Musume Gacha also makes nice sounds. Like, I like the sound effects. They make me stay. Chaser Pack, you hear music. The gacha game spoiled you. They did, absolutely. I also am not a big fan of like card games. Maybe I'm a bit too stupid for them, but I only care about cards that are really pretty. Maybe I should get a bunch of like One Piece packs and try to get another Eustace Kid card. Eustace Kid One Piece TCG. Let me check. Yeah, I guess those are nice. So there's more. Sure. How do I get cards? On Amazon? We do a stream where I'm just opening One Piece packs, but like, I don't know what I'm doing. And oh my gosh. That's a lot of money. Uh-huh. Sure. Maybe somewhere else. My friend told me she knows of a machine somewhere in Lisbon that has like these, and they just go and pull them out of the machine. And I was like, fuck you mean a machine? We have machines for TCG cards now? What the fuck? Because on PC it's the best of both worlds. Getting Mickey cards recently and they're pretty nice. Pretty funny because the dramatic and exciting one is the racers, but you don't really need them. You need to put cards which are boring as fuck. Exactly. Give me the card game. I didn't even know Nika had a card game. Opening packs of random cancel TCGs I got for bargain basement prices. Local game stores that have online shops. Oh, I didn't check where I bought this one card. I don't know what booth it was. I'm sure they have it. Oh, I didn't bring a card. Fuck. Okay. Tutorials for scalpers, though. Jesus Christ. So much issue that all the scalpers sit and camp by. Ugh. Imagine not having a job. TCG vending machines are on my place, too. I don't think I live in a place big enough for that kind of shit, but... Oh well. I'll investigate. I feel like that would be an interesting, stream. I just do that. I'm suddenly starting to cave into my hunger. I need to go eat. I've realized I've streamed for 4 hours when I intended to stream for like 2. I will never understand Yu-Gi-Oh! Nope, absolutely not. So, I think I'm just gonna go. This week's plan. I don't know. Not sure. I'm streaming on Friday, streaming on Saturday, and I'm streaming on Sunday. Those are my streaming days. I'm taking tomorrow and Thursday. I'm gonna catch up with the recordings I need to finish and hope that I can get those done. So we'll stream more towards the end of the week. We are playing this week the coin pusher called Racoin. I think that's the name of it because I saw it on Steam and I thought it looked pretty fun. So we're gonna gamble a bit, mayhaps with the bunny suit on. Mayhaps. I did leave for quite a while, so we are also if I can get a ring light, I'll post my schedule maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're doing Saturday. I'm thinking Saturday on Twitch. But I wanted to do the hand cam this week. We're doing one of the shitty bootleg One Piece coloring books we got a long time ago, but I don't see color, and I have to paint with black and white, not knowing the colors. AKA, the camera sees... Excuse me, the camera sees the thing, and I have a box around it, so I don't see the drawing, and I need to paint through OBS camera that I will turn into black and white, so I don't see color, and then at the end we do the reveal to see how bad it turns out. So, bootleg coloring book, but I'm colorblind. That's what I want to do this week. Have I figured out the setup? No. Do I think that's gonna go well? Absolutely not. But that's what we're doing next Sunday. I'm still taking it a bit easy this week. Next week we got some fun stuff I want to do. But yeah, I have a lot to catch up this week, actually, of work from this weekend that I did not do or paid attention to. So thank you everybody for hearing me yap about leaving the house. Promise it won't happen again for a while. I'll be here for quite a while now. I hope my stories were interesting and kept you company today. I know that every time I leave the house, something fucking happens. So, can I have a pat? Here, wait. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. There you go. Pat, 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 pat. Happy? There you go. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry as fuck. I don't know if I'll make a video about this con. Depends if I have a sudden whoosh of inspiration and I decide I need to dedicate time to drawing that. But we'll see. I doubt it. Maybe a short. Don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. I will see you guys properly again on Friday. So, oh yeah, I had a short I was supposed to post on Saturday. I edited a short in 30 minutes before leaving the house. Because I was like, oh, I want to post something while I'm out. And then I proceeded to forget to post it. So fuck. What was the point? Anyway, thank you for being here, everybody. Gonna go eat. Have a good day, afternoon, morning, night. Have a good. And I will see you on Friday. So stay safe and bye 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 bye.